Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am Markel, your host. Welcome to Markel's TV, the podcast for veterans as well as Social Security information. So, we are on the eve of a government shutdown. I want to take the time to go through some things real quick to try to answer some questions, to try to put some fears at ease that I got questions about. Of course, I don't know everything. I'm going to pull up. The military.com's website. And do I still have it up? Hold up before I tell you something wrong. No, I still got it up. And then show you basically services. So, for people who are wondering, Social Security payments are considered mandatory by law. So, they are not going to stop Social Security checks. If the government shutdown was to last the remainder of the year, all the way through December, you're still going to get your Social Security check. The same with the Department of Veterans Affairs. If you are worried that you're not going to receive your disability payments from VA or Social Security, do not worry. Those are considered mandatory payments that have to be made under the law. Okay, so that should be the least of your concerns is your Social Security payment and your VA disability payment. Those two will continue. A lot more would have to happen for those to stop. Okay, but under the law, those are considered mandatory. Your regional offices will be closed. Let me pull this up so you guys can see it. So if there is no agreement by midnight tonight, what's going to happen is your local regional offices will be closed. Okay, but most of the services with the Department of Veterans Affairs will continue. There will still be hospitals available. There'll still be the emergency lines available. There'll still be employees working at the VA. There still will be suicide prevention. You can call that line. You can call for caregiver support. The things that will not be available, the VA National Cemeteries, applications for headstones and burial benefits. Let me see. Applications for pre-burial presidential memorial certificates, National Cemetery application assistance hotlines will be closed. But pretty much everything else, even the 800 numbers for education, the 800 numbers for benefits, but the GI Bill hotline will be closed. The Board of Veterans Appeals will continue to work because that is considered mandatory. But pretty much everything else is considered mandatory. So there's not a whole lot that's going to be shut down with the VA. There's really not. There's really not. Okay, this is more about workers not being able to work or being furloughed. And from the memo that I read that President Trump put out, they're talking about a permanent cut to those federal employees and only keeping a skeleton crew, the basic crew that is needed. So we'll see how that turns out if and when they agree on a spending bill to keep the government open. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So the video I made last night, I was talking about fraud. And ladies and gentlemen, there are some interesting characters out there in the world. There are people who never even watched the video and accuse me of all kinds of stuff, hyping up fraud when it's just companies, there's no individuals. Why are you scaring veterans, telling them about fraud? So here's what I want to do today. I want to show you guys this, which came out yesterday. I didn't catch this. I should have went back and caught it. I didn't, but this is from yesterday. Look at what this says. Inadequate oversight allows a senior benefits representative to inaccurately authorize thousands of decisions. So basically, there was a veteran service officer who was not doing the proper protocol, basically allowed a bunch of claims that it should have never gone through to go through, basically authorizing about 85,300 claims that the VA is now going to have to go back through and adjudicate all those claims. Okay. The time period that they have is between 2022 through 2024. They go on to talk about the different times, how much time he actually spent versus the average time spent on each claim. He supposedly only spent 4.7 minutes on each one when the average is about 21 minutes. So this is a mess. This is another mess to go along with the mess that's in Puerto Rico, to go along with the other mess I told you guys about with the consulting firm. This seems to be rampant. And this is why things get slowed down. This is why they get double checked, triple checked, gone through medical records. Just, it's a mess. It's literally a mess. Okay. There's no way around it. I mean, every time you look up, there's another situation where an employee is committing fraud with the U.S. government. It's crazy. Let me acknowledge who we got on. What's going on, Barry? How you doing? Saludos. What's up, Mr. B? Mac, let's see. Hi, gang. What's going on? Gotcha. I got the same report emailed to me. Yeah, look, it's crazy. It is literally crazy that all these things are just popping up one after the next, one after the next. And I don't know what the answer is going to be to this. I don't know what other steps they're going to take to tighten up the situation now with VA employees, but who knows? Steele, what's going on? Okay, let me answer a question when it comes to, because y'all hear this all the time. This is something veterans say with a badge of honor. I'm 100% P&T. Okay. So here's my question to you guys tonight. Do you guys actually know what 100% P&T means? And is that actual protection? And for those of you who serve, which most of you who serve watching this right now, I'm going to try to lay it out to you in the simplest form, okay? You know how when you join the military, you're E1 or E2 or E3, or if you went to ROTC school, you can be an E3 going in, right? You can go all the way up to corporal, right? But once you hit NCO, you become a sergeant. That's a little different. It takes a lot more to take that rank away. It's not as easy as when you were PF3 or an E1 or even a corp. It's not as easy. Once you get into becoming an NCO, that's a whole different ball game. Can we all agree on that? Can we all agree on that? Okay. The VA structure is the exact same. The only difference is they have measurements of time. So while most think because they hit that 100% and there's P&T behind it, I'm fully protected. That's not what that means. Your protection comes from time. The more time you have behind 100% P&T, the more protections you have. If someone became 100% P&T within the first 5 years, okay, and actually it goes all the way to 10 years, but we just going to use the example, the first 5 years. You go in for a simple routine, whatever, they have to go back into your file and they catch an error. Can they change that? Absolutely. Do they need to go through any particular steps to change it? No. Why? Because you don't have any time behind you. You don't have any time. Time is your biggest protector, not P&T. P&T basically means that whatever disabilities you have, they're not expected to get better. That's what that means. That also means that your dependents, right, get to use your benefits for education, for healthcare. That's what that designation is. That designation does not mean I am fully protected. No. It just means that people who are 50, 60, 70, 80, 90%, they still got to go to appointments. They still got to get their annual check of their file. What is it? Every 3 to 5 years, they check their file. Where you being P&T, they don't have to check your file. But if you file a claim, they're going to check that file. If you put in for, I just got kids and I'm adding a kid to my claim, they're going to open up your file again. They have to. So I want to say this again so we're clear, so people can stop with this moniker of I'm 100% PNT. Great. But without time behind it, I mean, it's just like being in the military again. You a PFC and you F up, what happens? What happens? So let me get past that point and go to 10 years. Why is 10 years important? 10 years is important because you have certain protections when you hit these milestones. When you hit 10 years, the VA got to have a damn good reason to take it away. A damn good reason. Normally it's fraud, but even if there's a mistake, they can only take it back so far. They can't take it all away. Once you hit 20 years, even if they made a mistake after 20 years of you having it, it does not matter. Because unless they can prove fraud, they can make like all these errors that this person made on these people's claim. If they would have had it for 20 years, ain't nothing the VA could do. Not one thing. Nothing. But just like I'm telling you with this, between 2022 and 2024, we're in 2025. That means whoever got them 100% only had them for 3 years. So the VA is going to go back in and make all the corrections from all the errors that the Inspector General's office caught. So what does that mean? That means that they're going to adjudicate every single file. And if those people who became 100% got it by error, they're going to go to whatever their number is supposed to be because they have no time behind it. Now, I'm not saying that to scare people, but I'm saying that to get you straight on this moniker of 100% PNT. That's all it is. You're just saying you're 100%. Congratulations. But if you think that is protecting you, you need to go look at the rules. There's a 5, 10, 20, 100%, and a PNT rule. You have to go look at those in the 38 CFR. Because if without time, you just making noise. And I'm being honest. I'm trying to be honest and tell y'all the truth. You know, I'm direct. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm glad that you're 100% PNT. But if you're 100% PNT, and let's be real, you only had it for a year, okay, they're not going to check your file unless you do something like you go put in for an increase or you add a dependent or you're going to school. Whatever application you putting in at the VA where they get to open up your file again, that's on you. But the more time you have, the better. I have my original claim from 2000. That 20% I first got in 2000, that ain't going nowhere. I've had that for 25 years. When I became 100% in 2010, it's 2025. I got 15 years. I got 5 more years before it is solidly locked up. It's protected right now with certain things, but once I hit 20, fraud is the only thing that can take it away. That's it. Okay? So I'm just trying to be honest with you guys because, again, there's a lot of misinformation out there. And I'm telling you where you can go find this. I ain't just making this up. Time is your biggest, just like in the military, time is your biggest protector. Time. Not just being PNT. It's time, the time behind it. So if you don't have a reason to file a claim, don't give them a reason to go in your claim file if you don't have to. Now, if it's something that's important, that's going to help you, it's going to help your family, right? Especially if it's monetarily, it's going to help you because it's something that was omitted or something that was furloughed. I'm not furloughed. What's the word? Deferred, right? That they forgot about. And you bring it back up and you're like, hey, this is what happened with this claim. Then you take care of your family. But if you're in a situation where you're content with what you have, you're 100% PNT, you got no reason to file nothing else, let it lie. Let it lie. There's no reason for you to do anything else. Okay? But just know, right? Whenever I hear that, I'm always thinking to myself, dude, do you realize what that means? That most people don't. Most don't. It just means that your condition is stat. That's it. Just like in the military, you move up the ranks. Once you hit NCO status, you're in a whole different ball game. VA is the same way. Once you get at least 10 years behind you, you're in a whole different ball game, whole different status. Okay? All right. Now that I got that out of the way, let me answer some questions that were left behind. So, there are a lot of new people, and I welcome everyone to the show, all you new people who came to the show based upon the last few videos that I put out. And since you all are new, you all seem to think, some of you guys, not all, but some of you guys seem to think we're only picking on certain people. Okay, this has been going on for a long time. Everybody catches it. Even me, I catch it. Look, I am questioned on blackness. Okay, my black card is questioned all the time, right? They'll tell, oh, we punched 3 holes in your black card. You got 6 left. It's like, okay, cool, right? Hey, I was just in YouTube jail. Everybody catches it, bro. Nobody is immune to whatever it is we do. Everybody catches it. Everybody. So that there's no point of saying, well, why are you saying this about him and nobody else seems to be? Look, everybody has had their turn. Everybody. Nobody is immune. People know I say this all the time. Flyover country. I get ragged for that. But it's the truth. So nobody is immune from whatever it is that's going on. Okay. So for those of you who are new, we've been doing this for a long time now. A long time. It's probably been what, 3-4 years at least? Probably 4 years that we've all been on here. And like I said, everybody had their turn. Everybody. Now, it may not happen as frequently as some of the others, right? And that's because some people just leave themselves open for jokes. What they may say, what they may do, they may leave themselves open. But believe me, everybody catches it. Everybody. So don't look at it and be like, well, man, y'all just picking on Mr. B all the time. Look, we all get it. Regardless of who it is, man, Wally or Mr. B or Gary or whoever it is, we all get it. What's going on, Mr. B? How you doing tonight?
Hey, not too much, Markel. But you see, and another thing too, they don't give out code sheets anymore. You don't talk about the code sheet.
Yeah.
Because the code sheet tell you if element is status. Because all of a sudden, just say if you're at 90%, you've been like that for 15 years. Then all of a sudden you get another element, and all of a sudden they evaluated that a year ago. And they said you're totally permanent. That one disorder, that one ailment, that could be status. You don't talk about.
Yeah.
And they turn around, now you put in for something else. And all of a sudden you turn around and they said, they go back and look at your whole file again. They go, oh, hold up, we made a mistake in this status. Now you back down to 90% again or whatever you was. And all of a sudden they take that turtle, they say, how can they do that?
Again, okay, so I'm glad you brought that up. All right. All disabilities are not created equal. Whatever disability you got, say in 2000, okay, that clock starts on that disability. You get a new disability in 2010, it doesn't go back to 2000. It stays at 2010. This is a new clock. Let's say you become 100% P. Let's say you become P&T in 2015. That's a new clock. Every time you get something added to your claim or you get a new disability or whatever date you got it, that clock starts on that date. It does not go all the way back to your very first disability. It does not.
Nope.
I'm just trying to explain it because people don't seem to understand how this actually works. They think
That
I get this and that's it. No, it's not.
and that's why they don't give out. You remember the code sheet? See, I'm
Well, they
from the
used to
old
give us a
school.
book.
They
They
just
used
give
to
out the code. They just give you the code sheet. Code sheet will tell you if that element is status, and it gives you percentage wise. It tell you the date and everything. They don't do that anymore. They
no,
just give you a letter,
Mr. B, they used to give us a book. Remember, like those little yellow phone books, the business books? They used to give us a book. The
tell you
book
everything.
tell you what group you were in. When if you had an emergency, you go into the hospital. You in group A, or
Hmm.
you in this
That's
group, or
right.
you in that group. It
Hmm.
used to tell you all your disabilities. It used to tell you everything that you were entitled to, how much you're getting paid, how long you had these disabilities. It used to that book used to be this thick and told you everything. If you had kids, how long your kids were gonna get paid, when your kids could go to school. All that was in that book. They used to give
Hmm.
it out every year. This was probably the mid 2000, 2010 or so on.
Yeah,
Then they
because I
stopped.
remember they stopped because this is another thing. See, and the hospital was different back then too. I walk in there, and if you're 100% and you other guys down there 50%, oh, walk right in front of the line. You gotta wait. So
Yeah,
that's how it was. And if they go back to that, because I remember, so I was back what 2001. See, and when that they stopped giving that code sheet out because there's you could get the code sheet for all the elements, and then on that last sheet, then it got other special codes back there. You know what I'm talking about, that last page. And then that those codes will tell you something else special about your other disabilities that the VA afforded to you. And you can go look, you used to be able to go look them up. They don't do that anymore. So
no,
all of a sudden you gotta sit there and go through the weeds in the letter. Now, if they just gave you straight up code sheets, you can just look the codes up and find out for your own self. But they don't give. And now, if you ask for your code sheet, man, they drag their feet to give you that. You're like, huh? What's that? You don't, Markel, you know what I'm talking about. You
yeah,
want the code sheet? They act like they don't know what you're talking about.
yeah. There's certain things they just don't want to do now because they don't want you to know. Like the littlest as possible. It's kind of like in high school now. Like they're taking away history. They're changing history basically. They're leaving it absent. The VA is doing the same thing. The less you know, the better. The less chance
Hmm.
you are to come up and ask for something else or do something else. Right?
Hmm.
So it's like you guys who own homes, you go see your doctor. You should let your doctor know everything that's going on. Hey, I need a new ramp to replace this one I got. This thing's about to fall down. Your doctor can do that.
That's
They're gonna
right.
send you right to prosthetics
That's right.
to get it done.
That's
You
right.
need shoes. You need those diabetic shoes. Ask for it.
They
Open your
give it to
mouth.
you.
Tell these people what's going on with you. If you
All
don't,
you got to do,
they're not
they
gonna
ain't
do
gonna give
nothing.
it to you. They're not gonna do it. And I had and I got my doctors are old school. I had mine for well, I'm lucky because I had mine for like 24 years, but one of them retired, and my dentist retired at 15 years. When I was seeing him for 15 years, I was man, all those guys that been around, that been in the system for a long time. They know what's going on and everything. You follow what I'm saying? And then they
Right.
got these new people coming. They don't know. You understand what I'm talking about? Like the newbies, new doctors, and all that. Sometimes you say stuff to them, you have to explain to them. I was like, what? You getting paid? You get paid the big bucks, and you don't even, sometimes they don't even know some of that stuff. And you have to be on your P's and Q's to find out for yourself now. And that's what I was trying to explain to some of them other guys. I said, nah, man, you can't go in there thinking that, ask like, can I have this? No. You say, look, this is what I want. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of worded them as I just say I need this. This
Yeah.
is something that I need. I need a new cane, or I need a new walker, or I need
Right, right,
shoes,
right,
or you know what? My eyes have been hurting me late. I need to go see the eye doctor, or I
right,
need to get,
right,
whatever the issue
right.
is. But if you don't say nothing,
They ain't
they
give you
can't read
nothing.
your mind. They don't have that ability to
They ain't
read
gonna
your
give it. They ain't gonna give it to you. Because what are they doing? They're looking at their watch. Say, hey, look, I only can spend 15 minutes with you. I got another patient. Because by the end of that day, they gotta fill those reports out. They got so much time to fill those reports. They got a half hour to fill out what they seen you for. And see, people don't understand that. They be on the clock. Those doctors, they don't want to be there till a late, trying to finish all those reports off, finish them up for the day. They got to upload those things because then the next day it starts all over again.
See, that's why I tell people to get those iPads for telehealth, because that way you ain't sitting there. You can be at home. They're gonna hit you with that email to log in. Now the only thing about that is they know where your ass at with that iPad. You taking the iPad anyway?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And you better not, hey, look, look,
They
look,
know where
you
you
better
are with
not,
the
hey,
iPad.
look, hey, look, hey, look, because I seen some jokers where they be driving. They say, now they see you driving, the doctor, he said, wait a minute, no, they don't care who's driving. Now they tell you, said, whoever vehicle, you better pull that thing over. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting a telehealth and you're sitting in the passenger seat, they don't care. You better pull that vehicle over because you
Even in
can't
the
do time.
passenger seat.
Yep.
Yeah, I've had that one.
Yeah, I'm just saying some doctors will do that because I can't remember what was stated. But anyway, I'm just saying for the purposes here in the United States. I don't know about over there. But what I'm just
Oh, you
saying
can't
is,
use it over here.
oh, you can't?
Telehealth?
Yeah.
No, no,
Wow.
no.
Uh,
Because first of all, what can they do? If you in distress and you on telehealth, what can they do?
uh,
It's not like they can call 911.
mm-mm. No,
Or
no.
call the police to go check on who the hell they gonna call? No. When you abroad, you can't do telehealth unless you're still living in the States and you're on vacation. That's different.
Right,
But if
right,
you're living abroad full
right.
time, then no. It don't work like that.
No, no, I
No.
don't. And another thing, see these guys like you were telling them about that um that where the VA messed up. Well, where them guys were didn't sign off and didn't read any of that stuff. All them people, they think if you think the VA is going to turn around and say, "Oh, we forgive you. We're going to look into
Oh,
this." No, they're going to take that money. Boom, we starting from scratch. And,
first of
and
all,
and by the way, we want some back pay too.
okay, time out. Anybody who ever dealt with our U.S. government, anybody, and I don't care what amount it is, it could be $4 in travel pay. They taking them $4.
They taking it away.
Okay, what's going to happen with these 85,300 vets?
Oh man,
They're going to adjudicate every single one of those claims, and errors that they found, they're going to correct them. So if you're going to go from 100 to 70, they're going to get all that money back that they got.
you,
All that
hey,
back pay, they're going to get it all back. Before you
you
can
know
even see
what?
a dime, they're going to get paid.
You know what usually they do? They snatch the money first. Give me that money.
Yeah, like I just
Uh,
said,
And then
before you see a dime, they're going to get paid first.
that's right. And you better, and that's like you were telling me before. You better respond to them email letters and them letters because if you don't, they stop payment right away. And if they say we need some money, they'll start taking the money. See, you can talk to them ahead of time and maybe set up some kind of arrangement. But if you don't say nothing, oh
Oh, they're
no.
going to just take what they want.
Hmm.
Look, Mr. B, there was 85,300 claims, about 19 times
I
denied.
seen that.
Yeah,
I seen that. I was shaking my head, Mark.
2022 to 2024.
That's a shame. Because you know and I know, because I seen things something like that, make them They'll just take that money back and say, "Hey, we gonna we're sorry that it happened."
If you even get that.
They go, you ain't gonna get no apology. They're gonna just take that money. You just gonna, and then they'll send you a letter saying that you owe us certain amount of money. You like, where am
Right.
I gonna get that from?
Whatever you
They
got
don't
in back
care.
pay, whatever you got in back pay from whoever made them, because it's not the veterans' fault. It's going
Mm-mm.
to seem like it's the veterans' fault, but it's not the veterans' fault. But
No, but they don't
they
care.
got, they got money that they shouldn't have gotten, and the VA is going to do what they do to get it back.
And hey, listen to this. They don't understand. If you have Social Security or retirement checks, they're gonna dock them things. They coming
Mhm.
after them. Oh, yeah, they can take it. They can
I
take it.
know we can take it, but normally they'll just
Yeah,
take
but
your
if they, yeah,
disability and
they
pay
won't
off.
do anything. But I'm just saying that if you don't pay them, start paying their money back.
Oh, they're gonna take
They
their money because
they
they're gonna take
brutal.
that whole check until it's paid
They
off. They're not
they
gonna get a
brutal.
They're not gonna get a check, Mr. B, until it is paid. It's kind of like with Social Security and their clawback program. When you and again, this is no fault of the Social Security recipient.
No,
Social Security made the mistake and paid too much. But
that's it.
because of the way the law is written, if they find a mistake, okay, well, you ain't getting a Social Security check until this is paid off.
Hey, you file. Hey, look, and some of the people that work here, you file taxes. You think you say, oh, I'm gonna get a check. No, you know you're not.
Oh, no, no.
Hey, look. They gonna say, oh, that's mine.
Same way those student loans, people that had those student loans saying that they're not paying their student loan. Okay, you ain't got to pay it.
Mhm.
You ain't got to pay it.
Oh, they go. They take that money, boy. They
Yeah, they're
hey,
gonna take
look.
your tax return. They're gonna hit your paycheck. They're gonna hit it all. They're
Oh,
gonna get
look,
that money.
they ain't playing around. Government don't play.
No,
They said they want their money. Hey, look, they ain't smiling. They said they'll turn around. Hey, we feel for it. They won't even tell you they feel for you. You just see a garnished pay thing. Just,
yeah. Today
but
is the last.
it said 85,000 people.
Yeah, 85
That's
thousand.
family. That's families too. People with families too. A lot of people with family.
That's just that case, Mister B. Don't forget the one in
Oh
Puerto Rico.
yeah. Oh yeah. There's
You
so
know,
many.
all those people and what they did for how long they
You
did
know
it.
what? You know what? And you know what? That's probably just one. That's just one office. That's one hospital. You know what I'm saying? There's other offices that probably got something like that too.
And that was your regional office in Philadelphia. Your
No, not mine. No.
office in Philadelphia
No,
that did
no,
it.
mine. No, mine is no, mine. Mine is right here in Washington. No. Mm-mm. I'm glad. Hey, look, because in Philadelphia, oh man, I don't know what would make this individual that at the level that he was at, and he just turned around. He was getting paid pretty good money at that level, and he just decided he ain't gonna look at nothing. That is just
Sometimes it's money.
arrogant.
Sometimes,
That's
like in Puerto
arrogant.
Rico, it was money. Remember the case in Florida? It was money. Um, Sometimes they'll meet these people. They'll let them know what they do. They offer them, hey, I'll give you X amount of my back pay if you say this goes all the way back to X point. And there you go.
I don't want. You know what? I don't want nothing to be. I'd be like, nah, man, I'm good. All like they always the saying is all money ain't good money.
Oh no, I ain't doing nothing without federal government, bro. I no, I already know. No, there ain't nobody to play with. Our federal government's the last person I'm trying to cheat or
Oh, they
take
gonna
money
find. Hey,
from
no,
or
no,
do
no. They
anything
gonna
with.
they
Mm-mm.
gonna. Hey, look, they gonna find out. They gonna find out.
Oh yeah, eventually it all comes to light. Like you'll get away with it for, like I tell people, you might get away with it for 15 years out of the blue. You wouldn't even expected it. Here they come.
Federal government try to dig your grave up. You in their coffin. They trying to dig you up. Get that money from you. Hey
For
man,
sure.
they try everything. See, that's why I don't like dealing with something like that. I'm not. I'm not worried. I just tell them, I tell them, I remember some guys joking with me. He said, we're going to tell. I said, look, let me tell you something. Now, I want you to make sure you tell them this. I need this. I need this. I give them a long, I give them a long list of my needs. This is what I want you to tell them. I said, because these are the things I need. I said, you can tell what you want, I said, look, because some people don't understand. They'll just see you on certain days. You follow what I'm saying? They see you on certain days, they assume. I'd be like, sometimes they be talking about certain individuals. I said, man, leave that dude alone, man. You don't know nothing about what's going on with that dude, man. Leave him or the individual alone.
That's a good point, Mr. B. Is I tell that don't tell nobody your business. Don't even tell your family
No.
because you got people, unfortunately, in your family that will call and report you, even if you've
Yeah,
done nothing wrong. You've done absolutely nothing wrong. It's the simple fact that you at home, they got to get up and go to work.
that's right.
Or you
You
may be
know,
working too, but you got all this other stuff they wish they had. So be careful out there, ladies and gentlemen, what you say, when you say it, what you put on social media, right? You putting stuff out there on social media and they going, well, you're not supposed to be able to do that or this or that. Look, be careful what you put out there.
that's right. You know the top three? Your family member, your neighbor, and what's the other one? Family, neighbor, and just I think general public, you know what I'm saying? Like general people, not, you know, and they'll say like, why do you have individuals out there say, why do I have to work in that person right there? You know what I'm saying? Be a civilian. Why, you know,
Well,
he
I'll give you a good one. People who park in the handicap spot, they get out and they don't appear to be disabled. First of all, if they're wearing pants, you don't know if he got real legs or not. You don't know.
that's right. That's
You
right.
don't
And,
know
and you
what
don't
the
know,
person may have on them for them to be in that spot. You
and
see
you
some
don't
of
know,
the news where people will accuse somebody of parking in a handicap spot and they don't appear to be handicapped. You don't know.
you know another thing they don't understand. Like some people have other ailments that you can't see. You won't know unless
Yeah.
they tell you. And all of a sudden, they're in a handicap spot, and you sitting up there. How come? I don't see nothing wrong with him. I don't see nothing. He ain't in a wheelchair. He ain't this and this and that.
And they
You
call
don't.
it,
And they call, and all of a sudden they call the police goes up there and look at him and say, leave this. The police turn around and say, leave this individual alone. Because all of a sudden you got your doctor. See, people don't understand. Your doctor fills that form out. You don't fill it out. Who fills that form out, Markel? Your
yeah,
doctor does.
your primary care.
And he fills it all the way out and it's in detail. You, that I'm gonna tell you, and people don't understand. Ain't no doctor gonna put his job on the line for you. Ain't happening.
Not to
You,
get no
you
hand.
think you think you think you think and he ain't get hey look, and he ain't got no skin in the game. Come on, man. Them
Yeah.
dudes got they license, they'll lose their license to practice. Come on, man. Stop it. See, that's what sometimes people do stupid stuff and they don't understand about these doctors. Because these doctors ain't gonna do nothing for you. They're not gonna put no, they ain't doing it. They just won't do it. Not for you.
No. That reminds me the form for aid in attendance with the VA. If you're a doctor, so let me help the people out again who are leaving stuff about aid in attendance. Okay. And I've said this before. When they give you that form and you take it to your doctor, if your doctor does not want to fill out that form, you pretty much got no shot of
That's
getting it.
right.
Unless you
That's
got a
right.
private doctor you're seeing, some outside
Mm-hmm.
doctor that you've been seeing for a
Mm-hmm.
while, not you
You
just
gotta know.
pay and So one
No,
time they said, "Oh yeah, you got it." No, no. If your doctor does not want to fill out this form,
he ain't gonna fill it out.
the VA is not going to look up
No,
like
no,
it's like.
because he
Go ahead.
gonna read. Because what he does is, you've been seeing him for a long. He reads your records. He knows everything about you. Like you just see me in VA doc. You've been seeing him for a long time. Then the Joker goes in there. He reads your records. He knows what's going on. He'll say, "Let me." He said, "Okay, let me look this over, right? And let me come back, and you have another appointment." When you come back, that Joker already read your records. And already got the form already filled out. And you don't. And the thing is, people don't understand this. You don't send that form. I think sometimes you don't even send the form in.
Hmm?
Sometimes I think they can send it electronically themselves,
Well, it depends. Yeah, some will send it.
electronically signed, and sometimes they can they'll give it to you, fill it out, and they'll sign it, and then you send it off. You
Well, it
understand
depends.
what I'm talking about? It goes
Yeah,
both
sometimes
ways.
it kind of go both. Yeah, sometimes they'll send it directly to the doctor, and if the doctor gets the form, and then you come in, and he tell you, he's like, "I got this form, but I don't think you need this." If they telling you that, leave it alone.
You, that's
Leave it
right.
alone.
Keep stepping.
But if they fill it out, okay, and they list everything that's on there, you got a pretty good chance of getting it. Because even if they fill it out, I'm telling y'all this from experience. Even if they fill it out and you still go to a CNP exam, they still can deny it.
Yeah.
Even though you got medical evidence, you got
Yep.
the doctor signing off on it, your
Yep.
CNP exam may say certain things about it, they still may not give it to you.
No. No, they don't have to. They don't have to. And you know the thing sometimes that is sometimes it's sad. I've seen people have one, and you see the guy, you say, man, that dude that needs it, right? What happens is the raider, his feelings get involved. What actually was wrong with the guy? He never seen the guy before, or he never read his records. He just going, what I'm talking about. Well, I didn't get it because I got the same. You know what I'm talking about, Markel. I got similar the same stuff. Oh man, he ain't getting nothing.
See, I got a CNP exam tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I got to go to a CNP exam here. I'm gonna record what I can. Obviously, I can't record everything of the session, but
Right.
I'll let y'all know how that goes. But and again, this is one of those situations where I'm already in the SMC category. I already got moved up. Now they want to see if it's worse, even worse now to move me to another category. I'm hoping so. I doubt it, but you can always dream. Because actually, my next step, Mr. B, from where I am now,
Hmm.
is R1.
Hey, you get R1 is up there. But like I was saying before, hey, my my better half was telling me, she said, man, I don't want to see the day that I have to wheel you around. I said, look, because like, my leg,
Okay,
my right leg be burning, like, it's on fire,
neuropathy,
and yeah, I think some people don't understand when you say
neuropathy,
when
sciatica.
you
Yeah.
when you say your leg feels like it's actually, you wake up, feel like it's actually like somebody set you on fire, and that thing is burning, and you're like, oh my goodness, you can't stand on it, you better not.
Okay.
Timber.
So let me explain the differences between R1, R2, and T. T, you
Mm-hmm.
guys should know, is TBI.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, R1, which is my next category. If I were to get to R1, R1 does not require you to have a medical professional with you. You just have to have someone with you
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
present at all times. It could be a family member, it could be your spouse, it could be your friend. It doesn't matter who it is, okay? But there needs to be somebody with you present at all times. That's R1. R2 is when you need a medical professional there with you constantly. Doctor,
Mm-hmm.
nurse, what is it, CPA? What is it, CPA? Or
Mm-hmm.
C,
Yeah.
whatever it is. You need a medical professional with you around the clock. That's R2. Similar to T, which is TBI. You need a medical professional there. Okay. That's why R1 is different.
See,
Because you
but they
have all
changed.
letters in between and they all mean something different. Depends
Yeah,
on your level of disabilities, limbs, different combinations, blindness, burns. There's a whole different
they
way of getting to each one.
but they changed. They just recently the court case changed. They changed T, and they said that they made that like Congress intent and the way the VA was doing it. It wasn't. You don't need like the requirements of R1 and R2. And they were saying that because like just say like I'll give you an example. You got they have people that have 300%, right? And it's related to T. You follow what I'm saying? They have to give them they have to give them T because it's related. Because because look the way it is, the way the reg is written, if you read it right, if it's written the way it's written, because all of a sudden, just say you go down the scale, right? That scale they have, and then they rate you, right? And then there's this other section that you gotta read. It talks about other ailments, like just say tinnitus, uh, migraines. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Seizures, uh, 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 Parkinson's. I think Parkinson's disease. Okay, now just say all three, all just say both two of them are rated at 100, right?
Mhm.
Anything within that, anything within that T rating that's at 100%, they would have to rate you at the 100% rate. No, 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 no. Hold on, listen. If one of the elements require, if you require what's that, aid in attendance, if it goes along with, like, if every 100% rating, they have to look at, you understand what I'm talking about, aid, if we've required aid in attendance. That's all I'm just saying.
Okay. You're referring to the court case from last year.
Yeah.
Okay. That court case basically says that as long as you don't go past O, which means L, L and a half, M, M and a half, N, O.
Hmm.
As long as you don't go past O, if you qualify for multiple SMCs, you're entitled to them. Whereas before, the VA would call it stacking. So, kind of like what I had.
Right.
Uh, I have SMCM, but I also have two other SMCKs. They wouldn't give me the other SMCKs because they said that was part of how I got to M, right?
Hmm.
So when I
Right.
got to M, they said, no, no, this is stacking. But because of the court case last year, that's no longer
Yeah,
the
they
case.
can't. That's no
I
longer the
can
case.
get my Ks along with my Ms, right?
Hmm.
But what you're referring to is if you have, say you're 100% for PTSD, and then let's say you're 100% for your back. And let's say with L, they gave you aid in attendance based on your 100% with PTSD. Because
Hmm.
you have 100% with your back, you're no longer in L. That moves you to M. Anytime that you get, if you have at least 50% or higher with an L rating, that moves you to L and a half. If you
Hmm.
have other ratings outside of that, that's 100, along with this 100, that moves you to the next category.
Hmm.
That's the way that works.
Right. And they because they're because they had a big issue with T and how they rate it, because just say if you have migraines, right? Really you got severe migraines. I know some people have it that to a point where that I have them too. I have them really bad too, but you got some people, somebody better worse off than you are. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna find somebody like that. if that if the doctor writes in there it stops you from working and stuff like that, and they're part of your TBI, yeah, they can rate. They got some case they can write you as total under TBI because they're not inseparable. They're still under T. I'm just saying it's hard for me to explain
But it takes a lot.
because you can go like this because they say like this because some I've seen some people try to do where they like you have a lot of things that the doctors say that is attached to T. You follow what I'm saying? If the doctor says attached to T, and all of a sudden, just say if you got a 70% over here, right, for one other thing, and if it adds up under the VA math, which is it's almost impossible. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Get up to 100.
But Mr. B, you have so much space in between T and L. It takes a
Oh
lot
yeah.
to
Oh
get to
yeah.
T.
Yeah.
It takes a
Yeah.
lot.
That's why.
Even with
That's
what
what. That's what.
even with what you're describing with somebody with really bad migraines, okay, they're not going to take them straight to T. They're going to start them
No.
at L.
No. No. No.
They're going to
That's
start
what.
them
That's what.
at L.
Right.
As their condition gets worse, they may bump you up to L and a half. Then they may take you
Right.
to E, so on and so forth. But it's a climb. It's not okay. You got unless this person needs around the clock care, right?
Hmm.
You can have really bad migraines that put you out.
Oh yeah.
But then hours later, you can get up and walk around like normal, and
Right.
you don't need any assistance. That's not going to get
Right.
you to the E category.
Right. Right.
That ain't
I'm
happening,
just. I'm just saying. There's some like Parkinson's disease.
right?
Because I seen some people with has Parkinson's disease was and they really really bad and because like and then you got other people with uh because like this one in this one forum this one person knew for a while they got 3 100s. You follow what I'm saying? They're trying to explain the same thing we're talking about T because T is just
They got
well
three.
Barry is uh it's subjective. That's what I can say. It's subjective. It depends on which office or person that you got, you know what I'm saying, evaluating you. Because there's only three places that can evaluate you is Seattle, Washington, DC, and St. Petersburg that'll do
For what?
TBI
Oh,
for TBI. There's only three places that can evaluate it, period. Um, that's Washington, DC, Seattle, and St. Petersburg. All the other places can't do it. Um,
look, I'm
that's
not saying that people can't get it because obviously people have TBI.
oh
People
yeah, oh
are,
yeah. I see,
but Mr. B,
but it's
there's a
hard.
long way in between
But it
that.
yeah. No, but what I'm just saying is, uh, yeah, that can happen, but it's not easy the way I'm saying it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I understand what you're trying to say, Mr. B. But at the same time,
It's
you can
hard,
have look. I have stuff that is related to R2. Okay, but because I
right?
don't need a medical professional around the clock, that's not somewhere I'm going to get to right now.
Right,
R1 is a more realistic possibility,
right.
or, or I can go from M to O, right?
Right, because
That's
R
what
two R2 is just R2. That's just you got to have
What's
what
up,
is it
guys?
medical
I'm
doctor.
saying.
You have a medical doctor staff and all that around you for R2. That's that one right there is a hard tall one to climb. R2, correct?
Hell yeah. I mean, shit. Yeah,
You're gonna be a vegetable.
No,
yeah,
they're reading you your rights. They say you ain't got much time to go.
I mean, you in really bad shape. You got it. R2. Yeah, I don't wish that on nobody. I really
I
don't.
don't either. I don't either. Yeah, man. Yeah, you get R2, boy. You just mm. it's really sad. You see somebody with R2. I've seen them. I've seen them. You've seen them too, Markel. Like in the
Everybody's seen
hospital.
them. Those a lot of those people are the people that you see pull up in those vans.
Uh
They
huh.
got the spinal cord injuries. They usually have somebody
Yeah.
with them.
Oh
Usually a team.
man.
Yeah, they're in bad shape.
There's usually
Yeah.
2 to 3 people with them at all times.
Yep.
Those are the people
And
that get
yep.
R2.
Yeah. You see them get out with a staff. They be walking with them and stuff.
Yeah, they need that
Some of
money for extra help.
some of them,
That's what they're paying for, Gary.
I
Yeah.
talked to some of, I talked to some of them, and some you can't talk to, but some of 'em I talk to, and it's sad. But I don't turn my head. Like some people don't want to correspond with them and stuff. They're vet just like anybody else. That's why I see them as. You understand what I'm saying, Markel?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll say hello
Because
to anybody.
they want to engage with people just like everybody else, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let's see.
Yeah, those they're some of them. Yeah, they're really bad, but
Yeah, R2. If you're single, it's like 11 grand a month.
hmm
But it's paying for that staff. So that other half that you're getting from that 100, all that's going
oh
toward.
that
Yeah, you're
unless
paying
you get
people to help you.
unless you getting community care helped out a lot though.
Yeah, but that ain't around the clock care. You got to have somebody there around the clock.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
could
that's
put you
true.
in a veteran home too. Maybe if there's space, if you get in the right one.
Oh
You
no,
know,
they can.
they're doing away with those, Gary. That's why they're giving you aid and attendance now, so you can stay at home. The caregiver program, or not aid and attendance, the caregiver
Yeah.
program, because they
Well,
don't
we
want
got
yes no more.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, we got
so
places.
they don't want to pay for a skilled nursing facility or anything like that.
Well,
not
they
not if
got
they can get your family member to do it. They rather
no.
they
They
rather
now
pay
they
you.
Yeah,
rather do
yeah,
that.
that
They
saves the
rather
money.
do
Yeah.
that because they have facilities out here where I'm at. Close. Washington State is pretty good, man. Like those facilities and stuff
That's
for
Washington.
veterans.
They have two
I'm
homes
serious.
in Arizona.
I mean, they are really,
I understand,
really
Mr.
good.
B. That's a state facility, right? That's not a
Yeah,
government
not
facility.
about state.
No, no, that's state. That's state.
Because the government does not. I'm telling you, that's why
No,
they have the caregiver program.
that's
They
why I
will
said that.
pay
That's why I said that. Yeah,
to take
That's why
care
I
of you
said
at
this.
home in your own house
hmm
instead of being in a government facility. They
Right.
can't do away with it.
No, because they joint together. They do. The state gets. What I'm talking about. Co-op. You know what I'm saying, Markel. And they do a good job. That's all I can say about them. They're pretty good with it.
I
But
don't even understand how it
not
costs.
every state, not every state's like that. They ain't gonna do all that.
Doesn't Arizona have one, Gary?
They have two. They have one in Tucson, state one, and I forgot. And the other one may be in Phoenix. They have two.
I know they have. Yeah, there's one in Phoenix for sure. I know there's one in
Yeah,
Phoenix.
Tucson's the other one.
Okay, but those are state. They're not
Yeah,
federal.
just
Yeah,
state. Yeah,
no,
just state.
because the ones I seen, they got they call it 1600, and they have other ones
Oh, that's
that
it.
they call it that. It's like
Oh,
they got their own cafeteria. I mean, it's set up really nice. Like
Hey,
the
Markel.
feet. Give them chance to be with other fellow vets and stuff like that, and do things and stuff. It's pretty good.
Markel, if you go into one of those state veterans home, do they take your VA pay away from you to pay for your care there?
depends. If you
Yeah.
can't manage your own fund, they'll assign someone.
Oh yeah, yeah, they do that.
They'll give them power of attorney over. It depends,
Oh
Gary.
yeah,
Do you have
yeah,
all your faculties? If they putting you in there, because if you don't,
yeah. Because if
they
you
want
don't
to
see,
assign someone.
because like they had a lot of cases where people be ripping them off, man. That's sad, man.
Yeah, when they get bad and they can't do anything for
They be
themselves. Yeah,
I just said somebody like that, man. I'm serious. You do something
But
like that,
the VA is real stringent when they
but
do
now, but
when they do
now,
power of attorney.
but now now they became the VA became really they're watching the people that got that that get that power, that power of attorney over all your stuff. Oh, they watching them jokers close now.
Well, you can't just give it to anybody. If your
Oh
credit
no.
is jacked up, they won't give it to you. If
Oh
your bank
no,
accounts ain't squared away, if you had any type of thing on your record, anything, they're not gonna give you power of attorney.
you
They
got to
won't.
be you got to be on you got to be on the up and up.
Yeah,
You gotta be
it your
squeaky clean.
spouse.
You gotta be squeaky clean. You gotta
Gary,
be
Yeah.
your
squeaky
wife.
clean.
If your wife checking account ain't right, no, she can't handle the
No,
money.
Yep.
nope, nope, nope,
Yeah,
No.
they
nope.
have to
It
assign
ain't,
somebody
it
to
ain't,
manage
it ain't,
so
it
they
ain't
manage your
happening.
affairs
It
for you
ain't
and your
happening
money and stuff.
because too many times they just let either even sometimes they let us somebody else outside as a V. Some of them dudes do it. They be jacking people up too. Like you know what I'm talking about, Markel. They had them in that the OIG reports. Sometimes it's just sad, man. That's like, man, how can you know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that they do, mm,
Gary, how was
it's
your vacation?
Oh, it was nice going to Laughlin. Yeah, it was nice. I enjoyed myself, and we were at the casino most of the time. We went when we got there. We went to the lake. You got to pay $30 to go in there.
To go where? In the lake?
To the lake. It's like the lake is right there. They have like a little guard. They have a guard shack, and you pay $30 admission to get in there.
$30.
Thirty
Just to get
dollars.
in?
$30. Yeah, they charge.
It must be a hell of a lake, Gary. They charge you $30.
No, it's not that good. And
You
I
can't
wasn't
even.
feeling
They ain't
too,
got no
like
fit.
I
They
was
ain't got
getting
no
a
fish
headache
in
and
it,
stuff.
and no free fishing or something like that. They ain't gonna do
I don't
nothing.
know if you can. I don't know if you can fish from there, but the kids went in the water and stuff, and
They don't
yeah,
give you like,
when you go back to the hotel, you're gonna have to shower, because
wait,
you
wait.
want to get all that gunk
Free
off
boat
you.
rides, something.
Is it $30 each person or is it
No,
$30?
for the carload.
Oh,
Carload.
okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, for the
Okay.
carload. Oh,
I was
okay.
thinking about
I thought you
$30 a.
understood. Yeah,
I thought you think thirty
not
dollars
for
a
the
person. I
person.
can ready to say you get
For
a
the
free
carload.
boat ride in the water, and you know what I'm saying.
No, they have
Uh,
some benches and stuff like that, like thing you can barbecue. You can barbecue. They have those there. You can hook up like one of those small gas tanks, or you could use charcoal.
is it state controlled?
It could be. I don't know. I don't know. It might be. I
Because
don't know.
you know why they charge you $30, right? If it's state control,
They have
because
to pay for
all
the
the
people to
money
be there.
no, because what happened was they used to get federal dollars to upkeep these states, help keep these state parks, because they used to have autonomy over some of the federal land, and the federal government just took all that money back, and now the state can't, they can't boot the bill, and they just giving it to the people. It's just like them tariffs. Now let me stop.
Yeah, just like I got that.
Somebody gonna pay for it.
Like I got that card. I don't remember what you call it. That I can go to the Grand Canyon for free. I don't have to pay. I can take my.
Oh, the park. You
Oh
got to
yeah,
go
oh
to
yeah.
I guess
Park
that's a
Pass.
federal, but there's state ones too
yeah.
for the state and stuff.
It's downtown Phoenix.
Beautiful America or something.
Yeah,
Says
yeah. I remember it's got the US the stars and stripes and it's God damn it.
I think they had changed it though.
I got
Mine
mine
is
there. I remember when I picked mine up downtown. I had to go
I got
downtown.
mine in Arizona. Yeah, I got mine
Yeah.
in Arizona.
you gonna laugh at mine. Mine is old.
Damn
Mine
car.
is gold. Mine is gold, blue. It's like gold. It's like a light gold, light blue, and gold. Man, that's old. That's like 2001, 2002, something like that. I mean,
Yeah, that's probably an
that
old one.
thing.
Yeah,
That's when they see them things, see that when they go, they look at it, they go, "Dang,
they're gonna
on,
say that's
this
no
is."
good anymore.
No, they no. This is a collector's. It's a
Yeah,
collector's
yeah, it could be a
item.
collector.
It's a collect because it's so old. It's so old. They be laughing and stuff.
Oh yeah,
No,
they
but anytime
look,
every
man.
time they give you the card and stuff, if whoever's in the car, you're in the car with them. Everybody, uh, gets in
Yeah, and some
free.
states you can get like a hunting and fishing license free or pay a little bit. Yeah, that's one
Yeah.
of them. Yeah, I think mine is a little different. I think that's for active duty though.
Yeah, you get a state card too. State card.
Well, this is
Yeah,
Golden
they
Because
State.
have different parts.
here, yeah, different. Like here, you get a state part. You get a state card, and then you get a federal card. Because some state
Yeah,
park
this is
you
like a
gotta
federal, I
pay.
think. The Grand
Some
Canyon, I
state
think, is
parks
a
you gotta.
federal.
Yes, some
Yeah.
state parks you gotta pay. You gotta pay. You
Yeah,
gotta pay
yeah.
them.
No,
And the
Texas
one
got
thing
the
is,
best. Texas got the best one
and the
because
one thing is bad about it. You know the one thing bad about it, Markel? They can't. You know, like they used to have the porta potties and all the other kind of stuff. Terrible, man. It's terrible because they can't afford it, and the federal government don't upkeep it, and the porta potties are man. It is just
Or they
gross.
do have restrooms. They're nasty if they don't have anybody come in there and clean them.
Oh man, the federal government. Man, I'm telling you, it's sad. And now the states are stepping in, and volunteers are
It's like
cleaning
those
up the
rest areas
bathrooms.
off the freeway.
It's just nasty.
hey
It
Gary,
is
what
just
hotel you stayed at?
The Riverside. Remember you brought it up? The Riverside
Oh, okay, yeah, you at the Riverside.
that
Okay.
has that's had the bowling alley where they had the bowling tournament. My son-in-law's two brothers. Uh, they had it like from 9 to 12 or between 12 and 1. They had like 3 or 4 hours. Then another group of people came in after them. It was on a Saturday. We got there Friday. We got there Friday. Yeah.
Did you bowl at all, Gary?
No, I went to the Maricopa one right there next to the casino. They have the movie theater. They have a bowling alley and
Right.
all in right next off to the right of the casino.
Man, I ain't been in Laughlin in a minute, Gary. Woo-wee. You probably a lot
yeah,
of
a
I've been there.
But a
Lofton.
lot of people like it better than Las Vegas.
Well, yeah,
Las
because
Vegas is crazy
Vegas,
right now.
yeah, Vegas
Nah,
is good. Laughlin is where you
nah.
just gamble.
Hey, look,
You ain't got all that crowd.
Markel, Vegas right now, because of all those tourists and the people around the world not coming there. They said that place is like
And
a
they upped the
ghost town,
prices,
and they up. Listen,
and you're paying for
the
parking
prices,
and all that.
the prices, yeah, the prices skyrocket, and
Even for a bottle of water.
there ain't nobody in town. They
Wait,
said they said it's like you don't remember how it used to be when you walk on the street, you be bumping into
Be all
people.
crowded, yeah.
Ain't
they
like
let
that
you
no
pay for
more.
parking now? I mean, you must be
Even
parking.
Fremont
It's
Street stuff
bad. It's
like that.
bad. It's bad. It's hey look,
Wow.
Markel, it is really because of the worldwide, like you like people that come from around the world, and all of a sudden now, but the visa thing and their which calm is telling people he don't want, you know what I'm saying, getting on these all these other countries and stuff and making them do things with their visas and stuff.
Oh,
And
the H,
now,
what's that? H-1B.
yeah,
It's
they're
a hundred
scared.
thousand
He scared a lot of people because a lot of people used to
for all
come
those
here and
technical people from
they're
India.
saying if they get here, they saying if they get here, they don't know if they may get because they were talking about some friends got swiped up by ICE by mistake and they're here visiting. You follow what I'm saying? Because they're speaking another language
Yeah,
and they're going back home and they're all scared to come to the United States. So Vegas is getting hit, boy, with that.
yeah, but
Nobody, I
Lawson and
mean,
everything normal prices.
yeah, then they had to then Vegas upped all their prices. Look at the hotels, how much money they cost. I couldn't
They
believe
laid
it.
off a lot of people.
Yeah, man. Man, it's
People, I
crazy.
think people are in the streets camping out.
Man, it's bad, man. It's bad. I mean, the workers, they had to let go of a lot of their workers, man.
Yeah, a lot of people lost their apartments and stuff because
And
they lost their
shows
jobs.
and their shows are not seen like they used to put on the shows. Man, they're not putting on all those shows anymore. It's really bad.
Nobody's coming.
Nobody. They said it's a ghost town. Man,
Yeah.
when you walk inside a casino, and you can walk around like and you can see those slot machines all the way down the rows and stuff. Nobody's walking. It's bad, man. That place never. They said never go to sleep.
Yeah.
Man, that place is like
24 hours a day.
it's a ghost town, man.
I see.
I could not believe my eyes.
What up, Watt?
Wally.
What's up, y'all?
Yo, what's up there, Wally?
What's going on?
Vegas is this bad, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's a ghost town
That's
compared to
what
what
I'm
it was before.
saying.
Well, this was 5 days ago.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm saying that
See,
before.
look at how many people are walking around.
Man, that place used to be at nighttime. I don't care what time of the year, man. People be bumping all into you and stuff.
2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, it would be like that crowded, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It'd be
Yeah.
man, people be all over the place. Look at the cars. Look at the cars that's coming down the street. There ain't no cars, none.
Yeah, exactly. Look at it, it's empty.
We got Steel in the back channel.
Oh, he's at work?
Yeah, he's at work tonight. Damn, dude, I ain't never seen Vegas like this.
Man, that's what I was trying to tell y'all before, man. I said that place is a ghost town. Everyone said, no, it's not. I said, yes, it is.
Ain't no traffic. Damn, that's that look
And you know
weird.
what they're
That shit
saying?
look weird.
Hey, you know what they're saying? Of international travelers, they're finding other places to go. They said once they
Yeah,
find another
exactly.
place to go, they're used to going someplace else. Oh man, they said Vegas in trouble, bro.
Does he do anything but stand there? Does he walk anywhere else? No. He's just on that one corner.
Get somebody else. I mean, you had a guy walking down the street, and then all of a sudden you see show inside the casino. Ain't nobody in there. You like, and the prices of the hotel rooms. Because I remember I went this one place where I can get some really good deals. I usually a part of. Man, them prices are so high. I was like,
And
what
they're
in the
still
world?
charging resort fees.
Yeah,
Well, they still got to make money.
yeah, I know, but Markel, you know how Vegas used to be. They wouldn't charge you. Like you say for water and something. Man,
Oh, those good old days. Yeah, hey, this new time, new era.
Yeah.
hey, I'm
I
tell you
said
right
that months
now.
ago. Either you got it or you don't. There's no. So that just wiped out the middle class or the main
Nah,
populace.
nah. I tell you what. You wipe that out. You wipe that out. You know what happens?
It is.
The
Hey, all
town's
them
gone.
hotels gonna start closing. You're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
start
right.
seeing them. It's gonna be a ghost town.
Yeah, but
things
Yeah.
are too expensive. Only the rich are gonna go out there and do that.
you're right, Wally, because all the people that play on them penny machines and them nickel machines, they gone.
They can't afford. Yeah, they can't even afford their rent no more. They was
They're gonna get rid
banking
of.
on Vegas.
They're probably.
make some
They're
money
probably
to
going.
pay
I
his
don't
rent.
They're
think they
probably.
have any
They're
penny
probably gonna.
machines anymore,
They're
Markel.
probably gonna
they
clear
do.
that out.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, Gary.
Then another thing is, man, like
In
I
the
said,
older casinos.
the,
They ain't
the,
in the
the,
new ones.
the last show, remember I said
But a
this
lot of
guy
casinos
this
updated
online
all
sports
their
betting
machines. They're all new ones.
changed a lot. Now you could just do it physically from your phone. You don't have to be in a brick and mortar to do it. So that's
Oh, that's true. That's true. And them doors are gonna be closed, man, because the people that all those people that be walking down the street, going inside, coming out, eating, buying stuff. I'm telling
e-
you, man.
everything is digital now. Whereas though you can do it from you can sit from right in your living room and play
Yeah, that's true.
blackjack.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you can
That's
gamble on
true.
your iPad. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
on your
true.
phone. On your
That's
phone.
true. And that's
And my
why I
wife does
say
that.
if
You
you don't
saving
if they don't
airfare, you saving hotel fare. So
yeah. But if they don't have that traffic, them doors gonna be shuttered, bro.
and
Because
then
that was the whole thing. That was the whole thing about people like to go to Vegas. Like, you see the lights, all the people, you go inside there, you're laughing and watching stuff go. eh, You ain't gonna see that no more. They used to have all them shows out there. You ain't gonna see none of that.
Yeah, but people are being selective now, and they going into like where it's like Atlantic City and Detroit and stuff like that, where
Yeah, they're finding other places to
yeah,
go.
where it's not everything is centered around.
Right, right. So
See, it
they
was
because
it
that
was it was good prior to this whole digital world, man. Back Goodfellas and stuff like that. Yeah, now
no, and you know what killed it is that international travel. Them people stopped coming here, man. People just
Yeah,
said,
yeah. People from
forget that.
Canada,
They
Europe.
said
Yeah,
they said Canada, the international travel
yeah,
is down by a whole lot. And that's what killed Vegas. Because everybody that wanted to come to America, the first thing they thought about, they always say Vegas.
Vegas.
Vegas. Because like I said, because like just say if you go to any country, the first thing they say, you come to the United States, where you want to go? They say Vegas.
Yeah,
but
When they got those here,
but
they gotta go
but
to
on
New York.
on the flip side, we got to go through the same thing, trying to get visas in these other countries.
Oh yeah, I know.
So I
yeah,
mean,
It
it's no different from people
it's
from foreigners trying
it's
to come into
almost a
the U.S.
war. It's
versus us
almost
as
like a
being
war. Yeah, I
foreigners
know.
going, trying to go to these other countries.
Yeah, what they're doing is they're doing it back. They say, okay, you do that, we're gonna do it back to
No,
you.
they've
And that's
been
all.
doing it. They've been
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah.
They've been doing it to us.
Damn, nobody in this
I
bitch.
don't know the way people be
Spirit
acting
Airlines.
abroad. A lot of people be
That's
acting
Howard's
abroad. I don't
Airline.
blame them.
Yeah, Spirit is
That's
losing
Howard's
routes.
favorite airline.
They're losing routes. They're canceling a lot of routes that they got.
And another thing is that these foreign countries, the locals don't like is that we taking our American dollar and going into their countries, and we're gentrifying their stuff and pushing their stuff up, so that they can't afford it. So
Well, you see what happened in Mexico City.
No, but listen to this. Remember how all these big time rollers, they used to love to have the dollar, the money in the dollar. Am I right, Markel? Not anymore. They don't want that dollar. They said they put their stuff in the gold. They said forget the that's what's happening to Wall Street right
no,
now.
Yeah, but
Everybody want gold instead of the dollar.
yeah, but where's all the gold, Mr. B? Who has the most gold?
New York.
I'm saying you still gotta come see Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
Whether it's paper
Yeah,
or
you
paper,
got that's
you
right.
still
That's
gotta
right.
come see Uncle
Oh
Sam.
yeah, that's it. No, I understand that because I used to always tell people. This. I
Hey,
said,
Mr. B.
I said money and military might. Somebody's like, what? I said, let me explain something to you. You
Hey,
got
Mr. B.
military you got military might and you got money. Hey, go ahead, Gary.
What do you think about the digital dollar we're supposed to be changing to?
Oh
Digital
man.
ID.
Oh man. I'm scared of that, man. Because I'm gonna tell you
All
right
right.
now. Why?
Yeah.
it's already
Why
happening.
They can like freeze your accounts. The government can like freeze your accounts and like put
They
your
can do that
money
now.
Why would
and
I
they
know?
can do
withdraw.
they can do it and they can do
It could
that
be
now.
worse than what it is now, Markel, with that.
But
Wow,
yeah,
you have to have a
but I
reason
would
to.
like to. Hey, that's
Oh,
why I
time
was
out.
telling my one friend. I said it'd be smarter to buy gold bars.
Time out.
Put it
Time
in
out.
here.
Time out. Okay, Gary, with digital ID, there ain't nothing that they gonna do any different than what they're doing right now. If they want to lock out your account tomorrow, they got to just
Oh,
make
they can
phone.
lock you out.
That's it.
They can, yeah.
They lock you right
So
out.
what's the fear with digital ID? You ain't doing nothing wrong.
Well, I
You
talk
ain't doing
about
nothing
digital
illegal,
dollars.
huh?
They-
I'm talking about digital dollars, the new
Yeah, but you're using a
It's the
debit
same
card.
thing.
You're using a debit card and a
Oh,
credit
you
card.
might use
No,
your
It's a
thumbprint and your phone and
yeah,
yeah.
your
It's a
eye scan.
Markel's
yeah,
saying the right thing. It's the same thing because
Yeah,
it's just
yeah, you're
say if
right.
the
Yeah, you're
markets
right.
went sour and everybody trying
All,
to take their money out.
all
Government
but
my
you
say
use
all my
turn it
stuff is
off.
in my wallet, on my
yeah,
phone, digital. So I got a
everything is
hard
digital.
copy, and I can do everything from my phone.
You don't
Yeah,
Yep.
even need wallet. I don't even know the last time I pulled out my card to pay for something. Apple Pay, bling, NFC, bing. I don't worry about my phones. Everything is right here on the phone or on the watch. None of it.
Hey, I
How it
walk
is.
around. I should get the T-shirt my son to carry was in college. I carry no cash.
I don't either.
He always
Very
have his
seldom I
card.
have any.
He said I
That's my
carry no
favorite way. So
cash.
what's the difference if they give you a thumbprint or your retina or your phone? How's it any different? It's the same thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
It's the
you're
same
right.
They were
thing.
talking. They were talking about this
Actually, it's more
years ago
secure.
going to this, and now they're
Yeah,
and now
because
they're
your
speeding it
thumbprint is
up.
more secure.
It's
Yeah.
more
Now they're
secure at the end
speeding
of
it.
the day.
Now they're speeding it up. Think
Unless
about
unless you get scopolamine, it's well, I don't know if I can say that word, but I mean, and you get hypnotized and give all your information up. It's gonna be pretty hard to get kind of jacked these days around or jukes or whatever you want to call it because everything is digital. They're not gonna have the time to sit up there and tell you to put in your pin and open up the account. No, they worried
yeah,
about getting out of Dodge.
Wally,
Sure,
I'm gonna tell you.
they go in your pockets and
Yeah, that's
that's
true. But
that.
Wally, the one thing that I'm scared of, there's gonna be this one little genius.
No sticks, no stems.
You like that,
Look,
Wally?
Wally bedtime remedy. I know.
You gotta
That
take
is
that brown
funny.
out. You gotta take that brown
That,
out.
that brown.
Yeah, you
That
want to go
brown.
only
Green
green.
and purple. Green
Oh,
and purple.
no, ain't gonna say green
Oh,
and
purple.
purple.
Okay, I gotta
Say
add a
green and
purple to it.
purple.
Green and
Hey,
purple.
look. Hey, Wally
Hey,
said
bro.
he's
Okay.
psychedelic.
So imagine that's purple. That work for you, Wally?
Yep. I don't
You
know
gotta
the
say
last time I
green.
smoked some brown weed, man.
You gotta say green is psychedelic.
Yeah.
Psychedelic purple.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
got
'cause it's purple
still
haze.
similar.
Granddaddy purple haze.
Purple
still
haze, psychedelic. Because they
so I
got all
got,
kinds, they got purple in it, all color, and they got colors in it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
hey Wally,
I bet it does. It's psychedelic.
I gotta show
Yeah.
Steele the shoes that he told us about, the Roman numeral one, the shoes. You heard of those?
For
The Piggly
Oh,
Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Tell her you fine.
Piggly, Piggly
those
Wiggly.
those from Mr. B.
No, I don't be. No, I ain't wearing
Wally
them.
will buy half a
No,
dozen
I already
of
got. I
them.
got special made one, man. I don't be wearing them skips. Come on
Oh
now,
no, so
Wally.
we got our Hall of Fame on roll call, right? So we have our Hall of Fame, people who have done stuff, whether it's confessions or whatever. So we have a whole wall of stuff that we talk about, right? So
Uh-huh.
Mr. B's shoes and his strap is on the wall. So here you
Yeah.
go. Wally.
Yeah.
This is the new. These are the new to the Hall of Fame roll call wall.
Hey, Markel. I don't have a strap. What are you talking about? I don't
Yeah,
have a
that's for
strap.
your phone.
Yeah, your man purse.
No, I don't
Your man-
remember that. I
your
don't
man
have
purse.
one.
Your man
See, that was
purse.
Your
AI.
sneaks.
Markel AI that. That's AI. That's AI.
Gary CPAC
He got his
I don't
Mr.
have
B
a
sneakers
CPAC.
over there.
and the black tar. And we got still parodies.
Oh
Listen,
man, the Elijah
Mr.
Craig.
Miles, Elijah Craig, and Tommy Boo Boo Sauce and Booty Duck.
Oh man, this is
Gooey
crazy.
Duck
Y'all
Tommy.
great. Hey, Markel. I bet some people come on the first time they see
talking
that they don't
Earl?
even know what we talking about. They said them dude crazy.
Yeah, I talked to Urban yesterday. He just
Tell my
bought a
son what's
car.
up the next time you talk to him, man.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just bought a car.
Huh?
He just bought a car.
Where you
Urban?
at?
Yeah, he in Panama.
Wow. Hey, Markel, did you see the car market?
Man, I ain't looking at no car market. I ain't
No.
looking-
I'm just saying like this. No. What I'm just saying is, they said that like CarMax, they're going to go under. CarMax may go under,
They
and
already
they
going
said,
under.
yeah, I know, but then they said, then because people stopped buying cars from CarMax, and the dealers start getting in on the thing, and they started bringing the people in and giving them lower interest rate, right? people start buying these cars long term and stuff. And guess what? The same people that used to be at CarMax went to dealers, and now all of a sudden they can't pay their loans and don't know what they're doing. Turn the cars back in.
Hey, Wally,
And
Yeah.
they got all
this
those
is what Urban
cars.
bought right here. This is what Urban bought.
What's that?
What kind is that?
It's one of those shit. What's the name of that damn thing? We showed it on here when Urban was on here that time.
It's like an SUV
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's a small
Yeah.
SUV.
It's pretty
gas.
nice. It's
I
nice.
thought he was
It's
gonna get an
nice.
electric, but it's gas.
It's nice. That's that one
Yeah.
right there.
Oh,
Is
I'd rather
nice.
have gas than electric.
No, but hey, Markel, they're talking about the car market. They said this economy gonna be
Everything, Mr.
terrible.
B, car market,
Yeah,
housing
they
market,
said
everything.
houses,
Even McDonald's.
McDonald's, McDonald's cost $5 for a Big Mac. I said, what? You
Well,
can't
people
find a
gonna pay
Big
it.
Mac for $1.
People gonna pay it. They gonna pay
Hey,
it.
you know what they gonna call it? The
Come
Mc
on.
$5 meal.
Mr. Miles is
You
not
don't
on.
get no mail for $5 anymore.
No, I'm just saying that's for the
Yeah.
just for the
No,
the
they
Big
are.
Mac.
They doing 2 for $6. Like you,
Or 2 for $7 or $8. Yeah.
Why you got that? What's
Is
that
that
on the
dairy?
kneecap? What's that on the kneecap?
He got them Roman numerals on his kneecap.
Both of the kneecap.
so
And
he on
DD2
a raft. Is Martin Luther King flooded?
Is he
DD
downtown
214
LA?
You looking for survivors?
DD 214 veterans hat. Come on, Markel. If I see the veteran walk around like that, boy, I'm telling you.
Oh, you will. All you gotta go is go to the exchange, man. Around lunchtime, they be in there with Vietnam veteran hats on,
Oh,
smelling
I
like
know,
Beartooth on the motorized
I
scooters,
see them all.
talking to the young Thundercats.
Young Thundercats.
Hey, I got some old. Tell us why you're mad, son.
That's a still phrase.
Hey, look, I got some of them old hats when I was in. Y'all would be cracking up. We used to have canary blue. Our hats in Korea, we had canary blue, bright yellow writing on it, right? Red thunderbolts, and then we had all these pins all the way around it. Had a pin on the front and flechettes in it. And sometimes we go down to Osan. Some people just act like they get ready to salute us. They're like, they see that we're not an officer. It's like, where you from? I said, we're from Suwon. They look like we were from MASH. Because they didn't know, because you be short buttons on them, they be shiny, boy. Our whole entire hat. Thing weigh around about 5 pounds. Got pins all over it.
Was
It'd be
that
crazy.
required? Was it required?
No, we just they let us put them on there because we were way out nowhere. Suwon, they let us do what we want.
He said Big Mac combo is $10 at Mickey D's here.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Even the
man.
fish sandwiches aren't cheap.
Yeah, man. Look,
They're small. Everything's shrunk.
Look, Markel. One person drive away from McDonald's. You lucky you ain't paying $20 for a meal. You paying less than that. You ain't paying no less than. I'm serious. Go and get you got to get something to drink.
There's a combination of them, Viper, ChatGPT. Hell, you can use WhatsApp and the AI on WhatsApp to create images. So you just describe what you want, and it'll get it as close as it can to it. If you don't have an image, if you have an image, it can take an image and create whatever you want as well. But pretty much Gemini, WhatsApp,
ChatGPT, and yeah, they do anything.
You name it.
They do anything, man. It's so. That's why I said it's so scary these days. Hey, what's up?
OT.
It's scary these days, man. What they can do with that AI.
Yeah. See, I showed Gary. He got mad at me.
Hey, check on Gary. Oh, that's funny.
No, don't put me in. Put me in one of those recliners. Not
You
Oh,
not that,
recliner.
not that kind of chair. Put me in a nice recliner.
a recliner up inside the casino. Oh man, that's funny.
He
Oh,
said,
that's funny. Oh man, y'all crazy. Hey, Gary's sporting a recliner, electric recliner, riding around inside the casino,
he
playing
just
the
had a
slots.
10% tariff on wood.
Oh,
He just put a 10% tariff on wood. That's from steel.
yeah.
On
That
wood.
means, yeah, that means the tariff that's coming inside. You building homes, man. You know how much homes gonna cost?
And they're cost a lot more than they do now.
Yeah, it's
They got
already,
some
man.
here in my city. They got the big old wall around where all the homes are supposed to be, but they haven't built the houses there.
No, because I'm gonna tell you right now. You know what's gonna start happening? People gonna start stealing the wood and all. Man, it's
Hey, they
gonna get,
already been doing
man.
that. They're just gonna be doing it more in droves now.
Yeah,
They've
that's what
been
I'm
stealing.
saying. You better not. Hey, listen, Markel. You better not have no. You better not leave no copper on site.
Not in the neighborhood. Not the neighborhood that got HOAs. Oh, they ain't having that shit. No.
Hey, we got HOAs out here. They break your
I don't
arm,
pay
boy.
HOA.
Again, either you got it or you don't.
Hey,
I don't
man,
pay
We got
HOA.
them.
Wiley, look at OT's.
This one is just for you, Mr. B. OT, shut up.
he got
He
a
got
Mr.
Gumby.
Potato
He got
Head.
Gumby inside the. He got Gumby inside the chair.
No, that's a Mr. Potato Head.
That's what I thought it was.
With little legs, you can't even see his legs.
Oh, oh man. Oh man. Hey, look.
Don't need to buy a house, just rent. Housing is way too expensive. Okay, Viper. What up, Mike? Mike, you need to
Hey,
cam up,
Mike.
man.
Yeah, at least let us see you. Let us see you, Mike.
You need to cam up, Mike. Housing right now, man. I don't know. Interest rates or whew, no. I'm good renting. I love renting. I know Tommy ain't on it here to defend buying, but for me, renting is where it's at, man.
Hey, Markel.
No issues, Wally. All I do is make a phone call. Something fuck up, I make a phone call. I ain't
Markel.
Oh yeah, you can
Markel.
just move just
Markel.
like that.
Markel. The 2.23% interest rates. You ain't. Hey, look. You think they ever gonna see that again?
I knew Tommy was gonna jump in here sooner or later.
Hey, Markel. Are you think they're gonna see the 2.2 2.23 percentage interest rates anytime soon
No, but where they gonna get the
on
money to pay
home?
for it, Mr. B? Where they get the money? Most of them getting laid off. And the ones
Yep.
that their credit getting fucked up because they're not paying their student loans. So who gonna rent it?
Yeah, that's because you're a landlord, Barry. You need renters.
Man, Larry Barry's a slumlord.
Yo. Oh, yeah.
All builder
Bro,
grade.
Markel is a
Fucking with you, Barry.
slumlord.
I'm just fucking with you, Barry.
He's a slumlord. He
CNBC just did a 10-minute piece about this AF vet who lives, Air Force veteran who lives in Vietnam. He is loving life, living the dream in Vietnam. Man, okay. I'm glad you brought
Nah,
this.
I seen Markel. I seen a couple videos where they talked about some of these homes that are in Vietnam and all that and all this. And I seen where there's some people over there that are barely getting by, and they're telling they saying, "Hey man, don't be believing all this stuff. Like you try to live like you live here in the United States."
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say. Because it's like this. It's like today. I'll give you guys a perfect example today when I went out today. So I saw these guys today. We were in the mall. We were in El Tesoro Mall. El Tesoro Mall is one of the most expensive malls here. While we were in the mall, I went to go get a new case. I was in the Mac Center. That's like the Apple store here. All I heard him do the whole time was in there with bitch and complain about everything, prices, right? So finally, the guy working in there got fed up with him. Said, "Well, if the prices is too much, because he spoke English, you should go back to where you came from and buy it there."
Woo!
Right.
He kind of looked
Ouch.
at him,
They don't know where they're at.
right, and they kind of looked at him. I just turned around and I was like, "Well,
He's
damn."
not in the States anymore.
But
No.
the point he was trying to make though is that everybody doesn't live the same, and that's the thing I got to get
Yeah.
in my head too, because I'm
Mm-mm.
used to a certain standard. I grew up poor. I ain't interested in living poor no more.
Mm-mm.
I grew up with
Mm-mm.
roaches, so I ain't interested in that shit no more. But there are some people, their standard is as low as the low in whatever country they're going to. They're going to live to that standard, and cool, do you. You want to live like a local like that? Cool, do you. But to say things are cheaper, that's why I have a problem with everybody that said things are cheaper abroad, because I've been living abroad in this country for almost 8 years. It ain't cheaper. It's not. Not if you're gonna live like an American. But if you're gonna live like a local in whatever
Local
country
is
you're
totally
going to,
different.
I got no argument with you. I
You
got
ain't
no
getting no. Hey, look,
But there's a
Markel.
big difference.
I lived abroad. I lived abroad almost 11 years, and when I was in Okinawa, they said, "Okay, you got to live downtown, right?" And all of a sudden, to try to live to the standards of an American downtown, you know what I'm saying? And you go in some of those apartments and you see the price, like what? You know what I'm saying? Everybody was clamoring to get on base to live on base to our standards. Because
Nah,
you're not gonna get the same standards as on base downtown. No way.
Uh-uh.
No way. You ain't living you ain't you ain't living like that.
I, I,
You
I,
know
I'm gonna have to disagree because I was in on mainland in Tokyo, and the cola itself, they had something which was called American Village out in Tachikawa, where they made kind of like blocks for larger spaces for because Japanese people,
that was subsidized. That was
they always stay
subsidized
Yeah.
by the federal
small.
government.
You know what I mean? But I had what did I have? 2 bedroom, 1 bath. My living room was huge. I had a office, nice size kitchen. Like it wasn't standard Japanese type of stuff. And like I said, I'm not even talking about my BAH and all that stuff. The VH, the cola itself was covering the cost. So I actually was
Yeah,
excited.
I understand that, but what is it called again?
What?
It's called American Village, right?
Correct.
I bet you the amount of money that area that they built on, that was subsidized. They were getting some subsidies from the federal government. Because we had in Okinawa, they had something the same way that was off the base, and they called it something like that. But trust me, bro, because like just say like you're in your car insurance, your JTI, that's subsidized by the government, bro. You
JCI,
can't
right?
you all that stuff that's downtown. Go try that, and all of a sudden you ain't in uniform and go back down there. You ain't getting them prices. Them prices, them prices gonna be jacked up. I mean high. Cause I lived there for almost 4 years, and I talked to the locals. Uh, I lived in Korea for almost 6 years. I talked to the locals over 6 years. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm just saying is this. All I'm just saying is this. You ain't getting the local right now. You ain't getting no local price. No. You a GI. You are all no. You are American. You always will be an American. They're not going to give that price to you unless
Yeah, you're gonna pay more.
you have another friend go down there and show up and get the apartment in your behalf, and nobody not knowing about it, and then you move in. But you're not getting a
That's what
local price.
Markel did.
It ain't happening.
No,
That's what Markel did.
no.
But see, I'm I already have myself, depending on what I want to do, have the expectation of paying more because of that, which I understand. I mean, that's how
I
it
had
is.
a lot. I'm just saying like this. I had a whole. I got my cola and everything. I got a bunch of other stuff living on base. But if you try to live downtown Japan, and go shop inside the supermarket, come on, man. I know you ain't telling the truth because I'm telling you right now, a pound of for grapes, strawberries, man, nope. You ain't gonna you
I
ain't
went
gonna
to
tell me that,
I
man.
went to the local 7-Eleven, and then we had a commissary. Why would I mean my goal was to save money, so I would go on base and get my groceries, and then bring them
See,
back to my crib.
that's what I'm
But I
talking about.
still I still go around
But
the corner
even
to the
but even
7-Eleven
but
and
even
get that stuff.
but even on base, did you eat grapes on from on base?
Say what?
Did you eat grapes, strawberry?
Damn, them
Cause
little real
I'm
small.
telling you, them things when I was there, them things were like they're like strawberries. $12 a pound. Come on, man. I'm gonna tell you. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it
Yeah, that's
100.
expensive.
Grapes, $10 and something a pound. I'm serious. We used to walk right. We
Yeah.
used to look at that stuff like we in the museum or something. I was like, I said, I said, we ain't none of that.
Okay,
Shoot.
for you guys, I'm sorry, Mr. B. For you guys who've been to Thailand, is there anywhere that's like spacious apartment? Because that was $1,500 for that. That bedroom was small as hell. Where is spacious in Thailand? Does that exist? Because I know in the Philippines it's in Makati.
Bangkok,
In
Bangkok.
BGC it's in Makati. That was Bangkok. That was a $1,500 apartment, and that shit was small. The bedroom was like shit. No space.
Hold on, let me see.
Here's the link of the documentary. What documentary? CNBC, Vietnam, living on
And
YouTube. Try to give him credit. Uh, move abroad someday. All I can tell y'all, man, is that, and look, like I said, Viper, if you plan on living like a local, okay, you don't need much to live like a local. It's like here. If you plan on living in the hood, like they live, 300, 400, 500 dollars a month. Okay, cool.
No way.
I ain't living.
Not in
I ain't living
Colombia.
in nobody
Do
because
that as a
they
local. But if you
they
plan on living
showed.
any semblance of an American lifestyle, any semblance, you ain't got at least $5,000, $6,000 a month. Stay your ass in the states. Don't
That's
bring
right.
your ass here. Stay
That's
your ass.
right.
Come visit. Come visit. But don't try to live here. Not like an American. Mm-mm.
No,
Or find another place that's cheaper.
I
That's cheaper. Where?
I've seen people that lived in other countries. I've seen people live on mainland. I have friends that lived on mainland. I have friends that I lived in Okinawa. Some of
Mr.
them be
B.
at
This is Mike. Mike said I lived off base in Okinawa for 5 years, and I was single, paying over $1,500 a month. And this was back in the early '90s. Plus, I had new Skyliner or Maxima every year. I had the plug.
yeah.
You were paying over $1,500 for rent
Yeah, man, it's expensive, man.
in Japan. Well, they must
Yeah,
have more.
Japan's expensive.
Yeah, but Markel, there's different levels. I don't know what certain people's standards are, but my standards,
Okay, Mike.
my standards were my standards is pretty no. I just me mm-mm.
Vietnam.
No, I just couldn't I just don't can't stay in any place, bro. I mean,
I mean, look, if I
if
had
I
to,
was younger,
you ain't got a choice.
if I was younger by myself, single, you be at work. You know what I'm talking about, Markel. You sleep. Like wake up. Mm-mm.
It all depends, Mr. B. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true. It depends on or what it comes down to, Markel. It comes down to your standards. What you I don't know. I just can't lay
Yeah.
my
What you can
head.
live with.
I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, I can't lay my head any place, man. It'll. Mm-mm.
So I guess
When I
he's talking.
open the door up, I want to say home sweet home. I don't want to go like this. Okay, I'm back here again.
See, this is one thing that I'm not gonna do. I'm not. I ain't getting on no motorcycle in no foreign country. That's out.
Oh no.
I'm not trying to. All this right here, that ain't happening. But I think
Like
this is what he's
in
talking
the
about.
PI, so many people get in accidents and stuff, and with
Oh, you getting?
motorcycles and
I tell
stuff.
you
Yeah.
what. You get in an accident in Japan. You get in an accident in Japan. You in trouble. You
See,
better
like
not
all this right here,
hit nobody.
I can tell y'all with 1,000% certainty. I'm not going nowhere he going. All this right here, you will never see me in. Just like here. The only reason I
Mm-mm.
went downtown that one time is because we went to pick somebody up. If I'm going on my own, I ain't never going down there. I ain't got no reason to go down there.
No.
Hey, so type in retired veteran leaves South Carolina for Thailand.
Well, hold on. This is the one that Viper was talking about, I believe.
Okay.
But like his whole situation, I'm just being 1,000%
Oh
with
no,
y'all.
I ain't living. I ain't
Hey,
living like.
nothing
Mm-mm.
he's showing and doing, I would ever
No.
do. None of it.
No.
He in
No.
None of it.
Vietnam.
Nope.
None of it. I'm just being
I
honest.
ain't live. I ain't
I,
living
y'all know
down there.
I shoot you straight. I'm not gonna bullshit you.
No.
I'm
No.
not trying to
No.
be in the hood. I'm not trying to be
Markel.
food. I ain't trying to be on no
No,
bike. I ain't
Markel,
doing nothing.
you ain't Markel. I'm just saying like this. That right there. No, I'm not. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, have mercy. No, I couldn't live like that. Mm-mm.
I mean, if you
Nope.
had to, you ain't got no choice. You ain't got the
Well,
money.
if I had to, if I had to, I would. And eating in no type of no. I don't eat
And my
anywhere,
thing
bro.
is, and I've said this before, my thing is I've been poor. I ain't trying to go back to that. I've been there. I ain't trying to do that.
No.
I did too
Uh-uh.
much, Gary, Mr. B, Wally, to get myself out of that. I
No,
ain't
I
trying to do
understand.
that again. It ain't
I
no way.
understand.
Yeah. Once you get to you have
Once
certain
you had a
standards,
taste of that, you
you want
get
to
to a
keep them.
point. You get to a certain point.
Yeah.
You don't want to deal with that.
Overall income 4,000 a month in Thailand. Man, y'all crazy.
No. No, man.
You get
I
1,500
ain't.
for PA, and then he teaches for 13. That's why he down there. I ain't trying to be, but that's why he down there. So he going to school. He gets $1,000 a month for going to school. University of Hawaii.
That's in
18 months
Vietnam.
until he graduate. No, dog. Ain't nothing.
No,
This is
I'm
a
not
apartment.
impressed.
Hold up. Time out.
Julius,
This is a
he
apartment.
ain't he ain't showing the rest.
So he's doing 300 a month in day trading.
Yeah, but you can lose
Hold up.
everything doing day
So this is
trading.
his apartment. 850. What 850 get you in Thailand?
No, he in
You see
Vietnam.
how
Vietnam.
you see how fast you see how he's
For
panning
850,
real
you get a
fast.
nice place in Thailand.
You see how fast he panning through that mug.
850. Where your kitchen, dog? Oh, you got a bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't no bidet.
I mean, that's what they call it. It's a bidet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
know, but
call it that.
that's a twinkle twinkle. That's a twinkle
All right,
twinkle.
you got some space in the bedroom. I'll give it that. Electric bill, $30, $10.
Yeah, he got up on the high. He's up in the air. He got a nice view when he
Housekeeping
does it.
was $90.
Gym. Damn, that was a quick view of the park. What was the kitchen?
No, he ain't gonna show you everything. See, he by himself. All he worry about,
Oh, he
Yeah.
happy. Hey, he happy. That's all that matters.
hey, that's it. That's what I'm saying. He can live at those standards. You know what I'm saying? He
$3
can
for
live
a steak.
he can live at those standards. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Cool.
Yeah, but then if you get a girlfriend or something, you got to double everything. You got to double your budget.
I ain't
Alright,
riding no
what was
scooter.
you
I
talking
ain't
about?
riding no scooter either.
I would recommend no one live in the city of Ho Chi Minh City. Don't live in Ho Chi Minh, okay?
See, Mike, no.
Yes, it is. Vietnam is one of the most safest countries in the world. He speaks the
Except,
language. Okay. What's wrong with his living conditions, Mr. B? You have different standards. Everybody's different. Bottom line is, yeah, like I said,
I
he's
said
happy.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I
Like I said,
said
for
that.
me
I
personally,
said
bro,
that.
yeah,
I stated that I have different standards. I said no, I couldn't live
listen,
like
Yeah,
I
Da
couldn't live
Nang is
like
supposed
that.
to be
a
really
new
nice in
condo in
Vietnam. That's
Penang,
where I would go.
bedroom, and it was the local neighborhood, but didn't know much about it. Was great for me. It was modern, fully furnished, with Western style items. Okay. Let's call it
Yeah,
what? A
Good
a
day.
bidet.
day.
Bidet.
The shit
Sounds
like
like hate. Bro, let me say this again. Let me say this
Oh,
again for the people in the back.
I don't
Okay.
think he's talking about you, Markel.
All right, but let me just say this again for the people in the back. Okay.
I'm not hating
I
anything.
grew up in the deep south, poor as fuck on food stamps. Okay. When I had the opportunity to leave there, which is why I joined the military, because nobody was sending me to school. Ain't nobody had no money, and I didn't get no scholarship. I made a promise to myself, once I get to a certain level in life, I'm not going backwards. I can't go backwards. I just came from that. There's no way. So, what may be standards for you? If you want to go live on the streets and do the street food and be in that type of area, God bless each and every last one of you for doing that. But if you want to see me, you're going to have to take your ass to the other side of the tracks because I'm not going to be down. It's just like here in this city. It's just like here in this city. There are plenty of places like that. You will not see me in one of them. None of them, unless
No,
you're visiting a friend.
no.
I'm going to pick somebody up. That's the only way. Other than that,
See, they can
Yeah,
another.
see. They're
yeah.
taking it
I
the
agree with
wrong.
you.
Markel, they're taking it the wrong way. I'm just like you're saying. I got my. I won't. I got some things. There's things that I won't do. You know what I'm saying?
What's the
I
name of it?
won't.
Sorry, Mr. B. What's the name of it? What's the name of that thing you was talking about, Wally?
Oh, Sam Tyler, retired veteran, leaves South Carolina for Thailand. And I think he's spending like $1,200 a month, and this is pretty nice.
Veteran leaves. Wait,
South
veteran
Carolina
leaves
for Thailand.
South Carolina for Thailand.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all Vietnam. I'm just saying like this. What I was seeing, I wasn't. I wasn't liking. I was thinking that it's in a different, gonna be in a nicer.
He's 35, Wally. Is he the 35-year-old single military veteran? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Sam Tyler did the video. It's got like 100 and
1,200. What is it? 1,200 a month?
yeah, she got like 136K views or something like that.
This one right here.
That's the same. Looks like the same area.
Yeah, it might be.
It looks like the same area.
Wally,
That
This is
He's that
Thailand.
guy's
The
neighbor.
other country was Vietnam. It's two
yeah,
different.
this
Oh,
is
okay.
Bangkok.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
Vietnam.
35-year-old
that's
single
Bangkok.
military veteran.
That's for
leaves South
Bangkok.
Carolina.
Yeah, okay,
Who is
this
his
is
$1,200 a month bachelor pad? That's
Yeah,
it?
you could. Yeah. I guess multiple people did different
Yeah,
videos on them.
man, that's just too. Okay.
Yeah, you can skip through it till you get to the apartment. I want to make sure it's the right one.
Yeah, because I'm looking at.
I'm looking at Sam Tyler.
So that's him?
Okay, no, that's a YouTuber. That's another YouTuber.
Oh,
I seen, I don't know, was this
Oh,
week
this
or
the
last
guy?
week, this one
Yeah, that's
guy,
the
he
guy.
bought
Yeah, that's his apartment. He was about to show his apartment.
this one
okay.
veteran, I think he was a veteran
All
in
right. Now
Vietnam.
it's starting.
He bought a place for 90,000.
Where'd he buy it at?
in Vietnam. I don't know what city.
Oh, I seen that dude. I think I seen something like that. He paid it was like
90,000. He bought
90 to 100,000, and I was looking
I
at it,
think it
that's
was
like
at
I'm not
90.
impressed.
Yeah, yeah. He bought his own place.
Yeah, I wasn't
This
impressed
is
with it. I was like,
this is the mail. Okay, so they get
it was like an alley, wasn't it?
alley.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. We walked down there. Some places they show that dude bought a $100,000 place, and it looked like an alley to me. I said, I ain't living in no alley.
I've never been to Thailand. I've never been to Vietnam. I've only been to the Philippines.
They got a track.
No,
around-
I'm not saying all
got
the
a
places
track
like
around the
that,
pool?
Markel. I'm not saying all the places like that, but I'm just saying I ain't living in no alley, man. You can say what you want. I'm not an alley cat.
I mean, I would try to go to Vietnam if I could, just to see for myself the other side. Like, but maybe where he
Right.
is. I gotta see where he
Right.
is.
Because like love and freedom could have been in a total different. You know what I'm talking about. You got total different areas.
So you got a spa, you got a gym, you got all the basic amenities. All right.
So he's renting that, right?
Yeah.
No, I think he leased it for a year or something like that.
Yeah, it's renting.
See now what I'm seeing.
16 floors. Come on with it, dog. A lot of elevators, though. Tons of
Yeah.
elevators. He's 8. All right, so here's the apartment.
What is that? 1 or 2 bedrooms? Probably 1.
Don't know. That's a small ass refrigerator, though.
Yeah, it's a small place. It's only for one person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's probably a 1 bedroom.
The washer.
Was that the washing machine right there in the kitchen?
Yeah, some of them are the washer and the dryer.
Hold up.
In the kitchen?
Yeah.
Yes, they do that.
Hold up. Hey, Wally, when you stayed over there, was like this?
I haven't been. But I was saying this what I was looking at.
I don't want my funky clothes in the same place while I'm making my food. No, man. I'll be early.
See, he got it's an actual mall in downstairs. They got different restaurants. I mean, they do his laundry and all that stuff.
Okay.
That sounds like
I'm just saying he's a bachelor. That's not bad if you know what I'm talking, you know what I'm saying, by yourself.
Well, Wally, that sounds like
is
where
it?
I was in BGC. I stayed in an apartment that underneath was like a mall store.
Was that
Shit underneath?
is the bed? You see where the kitchen table's at? Is there a bed over there? No, that's the living room.
Slow down.
No, he should have a bedroom.
Slow down now. Slow down.
Okay. All right. I just want to see. I just trying to see, man.
So
Markel, how much did you pay in the PI for your apartment?
No, that's not not bad if you're by yourself.
About 1,100.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was probably 12 years ago now, 12, 13 years ago.
That's not bad if you're by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just a
that's it,
bachelor.
Okay.
You're a bachelor and stuff.
Yeah, you separate it. Yeah.
Yeah, to cut down on the AC.
Oh, you got stairs. You got to go upstairs to the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
We got some space.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 1,200, you got to have your own bedroom.
Yeah, tall ceiling and everything. That's not bad.
Yeah. Central air.
And the cloth, the which column is really wide. Yeah.
What do they call it in the Philippines? The Flying Club. What the hell they call it? The Flying Club. Oh my God, I forgot.
No, I can see. You understand what I'm talking about? That was different than that other the other guy.
Yeah, he was in Vietnam.
Yeah, I know. I'm not living like that. He was living in. Was that an alley?
So this is bathroom. Okay. A lot bigger than the other ones you normally see.
Yeah.
Safety wing.
Yeah.
Don't buy that bullshit, Wally.
Nah, he tried to
Oh,
sell-
that's the medical insurance, I believe.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Shit gonna get
Yeah.
your
He,
ass killed.
It's no good.
Hell no, that shit gonna get your ass killed.
no. I be getting some real insurance, bro. I
But
want
those
somebody
are
to
the
come
ones
pick.
you just buy
I want
off the
somebody to come.
internet.
I want somebody to pick me up and take me to the major hospital.
All right, let's go upstairs, dog. You got space. I like that you got space. It's a lot of
Yeah,
open
he
air.
does.
Yeah.
I can't do no stairs though. This is where you lose me.
Those stairs are kind of steep.
Well,
aren't
yeah,
they?
that ain't for you to stay. But I'm just saying this to me. That's why I said if I would go, this is probably somewhere where I mean all the amenities and
Oh
I like
yeah,
the
okay.
Well, that's a nice room.
Space for Wally. I like the space.
yeah,
I do
Yeah,
too.
that's
I
nice
do
room.
too.
1,200.
That's okay. I ain't gonna say it, but you know, I was gonna say chicken feed, but
Yeah,
No, what would
you
this
can't beat
cost
the
you in
view
the
and the
States?
amenities. Shit, that's what I like. I
For
said,
No, he
for
he's
1,200,
a
I would actually
he's
stay there.
and he's a
yeah.
big dude. I'm small. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
He's
that's perfect.
he no that's pretty good
Now that
I wouldn't even
bed,
have to leave. I wouldn't even have to leave the building.
I'm gonna give you
yeah
100.
because he
Wally.
ain't
The
a
bed
Wally.
got to
No,
go.
he's not living in the alley. That's
Now
the
that
one thing
bed
I
got to
It's
like.
go.
got nice views.
Now that
Yeah,
bed,
he got some really nice views.
the bed on the floor. That bed got to go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I'm sure that came furnished like that. He can go to IKEA and I mean,
Mm-hmm.
But I do like the space. Now where he at? Okay, I got
I
to see
can
the
deal with that.
outside, but I can deal with that.
I can deal with that. I can deal with that. I can see how it's how things are, you know, the situation and the ceilings are not really they're not low, they're
and
high.
even if you know what I mean, if he had some family come and visit, it's enough space for more than one person. Or if he decided
Oh,
to
yeah.
have a female,
Yeah.
like that.
Somebody nah, if I have family coming there, they stand downstairs on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm staying on the bed.
Yeah.
Okay, so where he at is nice, it's clean. He
No,
got
but
some
it's nice though. But it's nice.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
he's not in the alley.
Yeah.
He's like on the main, you know what I'm saying?
See, that'll work.
Yeah, it's a decent area.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
work.
sure is. Look how it
That'll work,
looks. I like that.
See, when I go outside, I don't want nobody greet me. I'm hungry. I need No.
No,
I'm in
I
the
don't
wrong-
want to be. Look. I don't want no walls on both there. I don't want to be in no alley.
But I like that though, because where he at it's a nice
Yeah,
area.
he in a nice
Yeah,
area
look.
in Bangkok.
Yeah, and there's shops.
Let's look at the restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
The other place, that dude was going to a hole in the wall.
No, I just wanted to get your take on it. Like I said,
No,
That's
that's a good area, Wally. That's a good area.
He probably can walk
Yeah.
and get
It got
anything he
me
wants
when
in that area.
he was going. He went through the
No.
mall. He went through the spa.
No, Wally. You right, Wally. I could deal with
I
that.
got good taste. I live in the hood, but I got good taste.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Wally.
So
As long
I would
you
stay in Bangkok and visit Pattaya and Phuket, but
Hey, look.
I would go for something
Wally.
like that, especially for long term.
Wally. As long as you ain't taking me that place we were talking about, you were down in Colombia, but I was no. No, but you said your partner. You said your partner did that to you. You said your partner did that to you. You didn't know anything about it.
I wouldn't take any of y'all down there. I mean, because again, and now that I'm older,
Oh
I
yeah,
probably
okay.
wouldn't take my ass down there, at this age down here, because it is dangerous. I mean, but if you know how to move, you know how to move. But to put myself in that situation is not even worth it nowadays. So I mean, I would not be down there if I return. I would not.
Yeah, you got the experience.
I've experienced it, and I know I'll be looking over my shoulders, and it's pretty dangerous.
That's why I said I don't want. You had to put your Spidey sensors back on.
No, I had to realize how old the fuck I am, and I you know, like he said, I come from that, and I'm not surviving anymore. I'm living, so you know,
Right. I
so
was
the point,
talking. I was talking with somebody that's back from back around the way, and
but
I
I'm
was
telling,
telling her about about the Spidey sensors and stuff,
yeah,
and how fast it is. I said I ain't got. I said I don't want to deal with that no
the
more.
main reason like I told you, I stayed is because he moved over to Poblado, and he was bored as shit. This was during the pandemic. Poblado, they was in the house. They could not be outside. Couldn't have guests. Couldn't do nothing. Like they was following the rules
Correct.
the rules of land. Where I was at, out partying every day, liquor, doing, you know, the
That's how
time
you
of my life.
made it through it.
Yeah, yeah. If I and he ended up he would come over every day, to our apartments in the hood, you know, so he can have some goddamn entertainment. And obviously, you know, once he got a spot where he could have, you know, female guests and stuff like that, but he was miserable. I said, see, that's why
Well,
I'm not moving over there.
well, he was
He had
doing
a, he
he's
had an
doing.
arcade. You remember the old art, like he had Pac-Man. He had like 1,000 games on the actual the machine. You know, Pac-Man and
Hmm.
NBA Jam. I mean, everything. That place was nice. But it was quiet. It was like church mouse over
So
there.
he was like me. Go out, you go to the city, have fun, and then you go home.
Right.
Mm.
That's the main reason I stayed, because um shit, I could have brought my ass back to America if I wanted to stay in the goddamn hotel, you know, and that was another thing. Remember, I had retired, so all my stuff was in storage. So and the country was locked down, so it's like I wouldn't have never, I wouldn't been able to get my shit. I would have had to live in a hotel if I
Well,
were
the
came back.
VA. Hey, look, if the VA would have put you up in a nice hotel back then.
Who?
Am,
See,
am I
I didn't
right?
even.
Am I right, Markel?
No, he
I
never.
said,
No,
who? He said,
They
no.
who?
wouldn't.
Nope.
They wouldn't have picked. They wouldn't have helped you out and get you a place during the COVID time.
In Colombia?
No, no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no.
No,
I'm
he's talking
saying
about the
in
state.
America, in the
Oh,
states.
I thought you were talking about here. They did this to you.
you on your own, yeah.
What? Shit, no.
Markel, I had me a bug out kit. I'd have been gone. I did on been on a plane.
I want to say this: you have to go see these places for yourself and not depend on anyone else's opinion.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Right, right.
Yeah, you're
That's what I
right,
was
Mike.
saying about. That's what I was talking about. Mike was saying, because Mike was saying, "Hey, look, it's a total." He was talking about a total different place. You know what I'm saying? Than that
But
other guy.
but the thing that you got to take in consideration, and I understand, you know, that y'all do have standards or whatnot, but that may be his man. He's happy. That might be his budget, or that might be under his budget. But the main thing is his happiness. So if
Oh yeah,
somebody's happiness, you know, I mean, it's on that person at the end of the day.
that's
I mean,
right.
I personally, I didn't
Exactly,
see anything wrong with it for a single person. I mean,
exactly,
maybe the neighborhood, but I don't.
exactly.
I never
My
looked at going to Vietnam, so I
my
don't know.
thing is this: if you go and you happy, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? If you happy, that's all that matters. Nobody else opinion matters. If you happy, where you at?
yeah. As long as you don't bring your ass up to ask me for nothing, we good. Come out there talking too hungry
Yeah.
and say, man, fuck you. I ain't hell no.
Can I
And
get a cup of? Hey, Markel, can I get a cup of sugar?
Yeah, you
that's the only thing
Yeah, at
also
the
with
store.
me. Like if I'm in another country, I want to be able to interact with the people. I notice when I'm around, you know, the richer, they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to do like they like,
Oh
I don't
no,
know.
I don't know. I
It,
don't
it might
know.
just be
no,
the culture.
No,
Yeah.
Wally.
no,
No,
no, Wally.
no.
No.
You lost me
Mm-mm.
there.
Uh-uh.
No.
I'm
I don't
saying
know
my
what you.
experience. I'm saying my
Oh,
experience.
your
Okay,
experience.
My
okay,
Okay.
experience.
okay. Because here it's totally different. I know judges here. Um, I met the mayor from
They
Sabonet.
inter
And
they act they,
I'm not
they
okay.
interact
I'm
they,
not
they
saying all.
interact with
I
you.
can't judge all. I'm just saying, objectively speaking, when I'm around a certain, like I said, a certain area, people act a little different. And I mean, it might just be me. I mean, people just might want to mind their business. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know.
It depends. I think what it is, was it depends on where they see you at a different setting, and some people don't want to be bothered in that setting. But if you see them, you live in the same building, they live in the same area, and they see you a couple of times, and you say hi, and you get to a couple of
No,
times you get to conversating with them.
and I think it's my own prejudice because of what I dealt with when I was coming up, and how a certain race
Right.
treated me from being from the inner city. So it might just be a stigma with me.
Oh, it could, yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie. Because where I was brought up at, man, there was only the school I went to was only like maybe 7% of us.
Yeah, it was none for me. But I'm just saying, when I went downtown to the gallery and stuff like that, when I would have to go to the art museum or the Liberty Bell, I was always looked at that
Yeah, I
they
know
put
what you're talking
us
about.
in a category as like I'm gonna try to rob one or something like
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that even goes out here, man. I remember one
no,
time, man.
but once you become an adult and you realize, like, damn, that remember I said to y'all that shit was cool. You put
One man eats. Don't make.
don't make me shit, right?
Oh no!
Trying to
Oh
say.
no!
Hey, everybody got to live their own way. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Live
that's
your
right.
own way. My
Yeah.
thing that I maintain is, if you go live your way, don't bring your ass to me asking me for a goddamn thing. I don't care who you are. You're going to get this every time. I'm dead serious. I met many people who walked up to me in different malls right around here. Every one of the motherfuckers is begging. And the first thing did I tell you to bring your ass here? Why are you asking me for anything? And I'm being 100% serious. Like, y'all can live whatever way y'all want to live. The only thing I'm saying is make sure you can actually cover your ass when you go abroad. Because you ain't got no business as a grown man asking another grown man to help you.
Oh no! Oh no!
In any situation.
Oh no!
They put themselves in
Probably
that
would be in that
situation.
same situation if they was back here in the States, because obviously they must have some type of addiction, whereas though they can't provide the funds that's necessary for one to get out a foreign country and come back and get help. And it's sad, because the same shit is, we see people every day in the United States. Like, I'm doing a little side piece, the side hustle now, and I ride by people, and I'm like, I gotta roll my windows down because there just be people laid out on the street. Like, I saw one dude, he looked discombobulated, man. Like,
oh man,
people walking around smacking themselves in the head. One dude was panhandling yesterday, and wasn't nobody giving him nothing, so he was shooting everybody to the birds. Like, fuck yeah, he had a coat.
Yeah,
it's 90 degrees out there. He ain't got no shirt on with a raincoat on, and man, ain't nobody paying no mind.
I'm just being honest, Wally. I ain't helping no grown man. Give a fuck.
No.
Where you coming from? You brought your ass here. You should have had enough when you brought your ass here.
They didn't think it through.
What I did do yesterday, I was down at the Riverwalk picking up something, and I did see a man, but he was hungry, and I had bought some slim chickens, and I was like, I'm not gonna eat it. So I said, you know what, you hungry? He was like, yeah, man, I'm hungry, man. I gave him the food. I ain't gonna give you no money, you know what I mean? But if I'm probably gonna just throw it in the trash, you know what I mean? Why waste it? I'll be
I would give
that way, but I'm not giving you no money.
No, but I seen times, I'm not gonna lie. I seen times when we had stopped, dude said you need food, whatever. We went over there, bought stuff from a KFC, a bunch of stuff, gave it to him. He said, "No, I want money."
I'm not even gonna do that.
He said, "I want money." He said, "I want money." And then all of a sudden, this one dude, I ain't gonna lie, I gave him money. You know what he said? He said, "Why lie?" I know. He had a sign that said, "Why lie? I want a beer. I want a can of food for my dog, and I want what else?" He asked for something else. You know what I did? And I gave him some bucks. I said, "Here, man." He didn't lie. You know what I'm saying?
But still,
I just said,
like Markel said, he's a man. So he has the means to go make $1. He has a
Right.
means to go get a
Right.
job and
Right.
make $1.
I seen the female had a baby on her
That's the
side.
only
I
that's the
helped
only
her.
people
I
I help.
helped her.
That's the
I
only people.
helped her.
If
I
it's a
helped her.
woman
She had
with
a
a child,
woman and she had a
then I'll
baby
help.
on her side. She had a baby on her side. I say, no way. No. I'm stopping and help. You know what I'm saying? I had no choice.
So you always got a
That's
choice, but
sad.
I normally help.
Oh, you got a
I'll help a
choice,
woman
but it's
with
sad. But it's sad. Your heart, it tugged at my heartstrings, man. I can't.
That's why they
You see
call us.
it. You see
Yeah.
a 2 year
Yeah.
old. You see a 2 year old out there.
Mr. B.
What?
I'm
no.
gonna be
In
1,000 with you.
Colombia, they be having newborns out there.
Hold up, I'm gonna be 1,000 with y'all. Y'all know we looked at as weak as fuck, right?
Yeah.
You realize other countries look at us, we weak as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You realize
Yeah.
that, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
we can't stand to see somebody on the street begging. We gonna stop. We gonna give them something. We gonna give them some money. We gonna give them some food. And as soon as you walk away, you a stupid motherfucker. That's
Yeah.
what they
But
say.
with me it's like this.
I'm being serious.
I'm fine with that,
Right.
but that's not
Right.
how God looks at me. God don't look at me like that.
whatever
Look,
way the spirit moves my
one
heart at
second,
the
Mr.
time.
B.
Sometimes, not all the time,
One second, Mr. B.
I drive
One
right
second.
past them.
1 second. I have seen when I went and go get my hair cut. There's a brother standing on the corner. There's a Afro-Colombian that come up to him. You know, Wally, they know a couple words. How you doing? What did it say? Can you help me? Or I'm hungry, or something like that. They know like 5 or 6 words in English. He goes up to the guy. He asks him for something. The guy gives him something. As he's standing there, Wally, he calls him a stupid motherfucker to the barber because he don't think I can speak Spanish either. And then the barber told him, El entiendo. And he kind of looked at me.
Oh,
Okay,
Tom, you
it ain't
understand?
my business. It ain't my business. Okay. But I'm telling y'all, from being here, when y'all go to these places and you think, well, I'm gonna help this brother out because he looked like me. They call y'all every
No.
name under the sun.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all don't
Yeah.
even realize it. He looking you dead in your face and calling you a stupid motherfucker to your face. And most
Markel.
don't even know it. And I'm sitting here
Markel.
like, wow.
I don't help men out.
Markel,
I don't
if
care
I'm
what
abroad,
I don't help
if
men.
I'm abroad and I see somebody look like me stand on the side, I be like this. And don't let them be American. No, I'm sorry. Just like you, Markel. Why did you leave United
Yeah. They
States? You
put
know what I'm
themselves
saying?
in their own situation.
I'm just telling y'all the truth, bro. I've been here and I've seen different situations. Me and Erica have been in the park. We've seen guys in the park call themselves helping these people. And before they even turn their back, they didn't call them every name under the sun.
Dang, go on.
Every name under the sun. And I'm like, wow, but it ain't my business. I'm not over there. I'm not giving them nothing because I know from being here how they talk about us every chance they get. Every chance they get. So it's like, no, I'm good. I stay to myself. I stay in my own world, my own bubble, and I don't fuck with nobody from the States because they usually bring nothing but problems.
You right about that. Because like
All
I
we do
said
is
before,
always
like I
expect anything in return. Bro, I'm just telling you, Mike, look, my heart say if you're gonna sit there and call me stupid to my face, you right. I ain't giving you nothing, so you shouldn't expect nothing. That's for real.
yeah.
These people will
Yeah.
just literally because they don't think you understand anything that they're saying. And it's like, wow. And most of these guys don't. They sitting there talking. This dude is just just literally cussing them out right to their face. Crazy.
Now I learned I would if I was old, I would have to learn.
I wouldn't because I'm not. Again, I don't give stuff to men. Women with children, it's sad because either she has an addiction or maybe the dude got an addiction or the dude just up and left or I mean, and it's more so for the child, hoping that it goes to help support the young child at the end of the day. Now, if they do it or not, or say call me, whatever it might be, they can take from the kindness of my heart. That's it.
True.
I don't
True.
support men. Like I said, I'll give them some
What
food if
is
I'm not
how
gonna eat it, but and that's
love and
rare.
freedom. Yeah, love and freedom is about how the Holy Spirit moves your heart at the time. You don't have to give every time,
Correct.
but I sometimes I'm not gonna. I don't feel bad. Sometimes I will do it, and sometimes I'll just keep driving by. That's
Yeah,
just
because
how it is.
you can't give everybody everything. You want to have nothing.
No, you gotta. If it's in your, if you're feeling a certain way, you know. I've seen. Now listen to this. I've seen a guy come up to me, and I ain't gonna lie. He said, "Man, I need $10 because I need money to catch the bus I got for this job, right?" And da 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 da. Can you help me out? Da 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 da. I helped the guy out. I went to a store. You know what the woman said inside the store? He been out here all day long giving that same story. I felt like a dummy for giving him some money. You follow what I'm saying, Markel? And I just brushed it off, and I said, you know what? I said, you know what? Yeah, he may got me that time, but I'm gonna tell you right now, there's gonna be one person he gonna do that to, and you know what the person gonna do? They're gonna walk up to him, beat him up, right, and take all his money.
Well, it's one of those things.
Then you going to jail.
No,
Look,
I'm not saying me. I said somebody
I'm talking about
else
that
may
person
do
you
that.
Yeah,
talking about.
somebody else could. Yeah.
look. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
somebody else could. You could, because some
All I'm
people
saying to people,
are not like everybody.
all I'm saying to people out there, dude, is we are looked at different. We are, regardless
Hmm.
of skin color. When you're an American, you're looked at different. It's the same with Europeans. They're looked at different. It's not like you coming from the DR here, or you coming from Panama here, or you coming from Brazil here. Okay, but when you a gringo here, you anyway, anyhow, they can rob you, cheat you, get in your pocket. Anywhere in them tourist zones, they're gonna do it. They're
Hmm.
gonna.
It's no different in America. That's how these front
Yeah,
like
you could be robbed anytime.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it's
Well, I don't know where
bad.
y'all hanging out at. You get robbed like that in the
I
states.
don't I
Where the
don't
hell
have
y'all
I
hanging
don't have
out at?
no
Where the hell y'all at? Y'all getting treated
I
like that
don't
in the states?
I don't be treated like that. I
I'm
don't
not.
I
I'm just
don't.
saying tourists go make the wrong turn and end up somewhere they ain't got no business, especially in my city, is liable to happen.
Well, see that is, but see this is
Go
this
on
is
one side of the main street.
but see this is the difference though, Wally, that I'm trying to explain to people that I don't think people get. It's just like you said. If I were to go to Philadelphia to tour, right, and I'm going on a tour, I
Mhm.
can promise you, I ain't going nowhere you even described. Nowhere you ever tell me to go on it, I ain't going nowhere near that. Because I can
Uh-uh.
see the streets as we driving by. It's getting worse. I see liquor stores. You can walk right now and turn around
Yeah.
and go back where we came from.
My spidey senses would be going off. No, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't. When I was a young kid, I've been around some spots. I understand it, but as a grown adult, nope. You
But
know,
what I'm saying in Philadelphia, some of these places you have to go through to get to, like the art museum or the city halls or the Liberty Bells and stuff like that. Um, it's just how the cities is interconnected. Now, you of course you can get on the expressway, but
yeah.
it's still, I mean, it's so congested because of people just the way with your mindset. Like I'm not going through this way, so that's a whole lane where to get you somewhere maybe 15 to 30 minutes earlier, or you just sit congested in the traffic on the expressway at the end of the day. Um,
Yeah,
You on that
I'd
traffic,
be on
dog.
the I'd be in the traffic. I
It's like
usually
here,
take to be in
Wally.
the traffic because I
It's
ain't
like
want to
here,
deal.
Wally.
Sometimes you don't
Community
want to
13.
deal with it.
You know Community 13, right, Wally?
mhm.
I've been here 8 years. I ain't never been to that motherfucker. What the hell I'm going over there for? What possible reason would I have to go to Community
You
13?
have no business. Yeah.
I'm
So
just asking. What possible reason would I have to go there?
so when we went up there, right? The police guy only stopped me. Now, I was with an Iraqi, an Asian, and what was Tay Line? Tay Line was lighter, but they stopped us at the top, and they asked me, they wanted my ID and all that stuff. Once they saw the blue passport, you know, they said they little smart shit and kept going. But you know, like I say, even as a dark Afro, whether I was Afro Colombian or not, they singled me out at the end of the day because they thought I was showing them around and I was trying to rob them, not knowing they was my friends. So it's definitely there. That was probably one of the 2 times I experienced racism there.
I've never, knock on wood, had any issues like that, Wally. None. But again, I have no reason to even go to Community 13.
But
I have no reason. I have no reason to get on that cable car. The fuck I'm getting on that for? None. The
Because they think you.
Why am I getting on that? No.
They'll assume. You know what they do? They'll assume that you go in that area to find trouble. That's what I think. You know, sometimes they do that. They assume you're looking for trouble.
Now, maybe El Centro, yeah, but the Community 13, it is definitely a big tourist spot because now going up there, you know, to get up there, the neighborhood is definitely there's a lot of action going on there. You know what I mean?
Because I can describe the neighborhood.
There's a lot going on.
That's a narrow ass road. It ain't but one vehicle at a time going through there.
No, I ain't going.
And when that bus come through there, you got to back your ass up and let that bus through because there ain't nothing else moving to that bus.
I'm just talking about at the ground level before we actually go up. Like the actual city is real busy and it's a lot going on. So you got to be very, very mindful and watch your surroundings. I definitely wouldn't have went by myself or like I said, we was in a group. So we was covered from all angles. But like I said, we could have stayed in the taxi and took it to where we needed to go. But we like I said, we chose to take the experience to do the actual escalators and walk up some of the steps.
But like I said, Markel said we was talking about them roads. Do you explain that? After Markel talked to me about that, talk about how wide. I said, I told you I ain't going. And my experience, being in other countries, you be in certain areas, I ain't going on no alley, bro. Nope. That means that I ain't got no business being up in here. I don't know nobody down here. Ain't nobody left up here that I know that I'm going to try to get. No.
And that's respectable. That's definitely respectable.
That's my thing. You know,
it's being safe. It's being safe, which is totally understood.
Wally, did you go to that place in daytime and not nighttime, right?
What? Centro?
Yeah, no, the other place.
Community 13? You better
Community 13?
Don't go out there at night.
You would go there during daytime, not nighttime, right?
No, I went during the day.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, it's a different ball game
right
when it's nighttime. They have a good time and all that, but this is when the pickpocket.
I don't think you should go there at nighttime.
You can. I mean, you gotta be with someone, be with a local that you know what I mean that knows at nighttime.
I was just getting ready to say that, Wally. I've been through there at night, but I knew people there that I went.
Yeah,
who were from there. That's different.
Nah.
But if you're by yourself,
I'll say this, Mr. B. I'll say this: if you know people from the barrio, I would say more than one in that particular barrio, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
because all those people know each other. They all grew up.
That's what I'm talking about. If you know somebody up in there, then you're not gonna have a problem. But if you don't know nobody up in there, you walking around looking up in the air, looking around, they be like, here we go, we got one here. No, I'm not stupid. Not stupid.
Now let me back this up a second. You see these cops right here in the blue uniform? Those are real cops. Those are traffic cops.
Yeah.
So people get a false sense. Oh, they got security. That ain't security. Them motherfuckers just handing out parking tickets.
Yeah.
So basically, you start getting beat down. They watch.
They ain't doing nothing.
They won't do anything.
If you go, listen. Normally, listen. You got to end up robbing somebody or doing something because they stick together and they'll fuck their own up. And they like I seen on Powerbomb. This dude did something, robbed the old lady, and they
kill her.
They
Oh,
they
that's true.
power bombed him on his neck.
They'll
Like
kill
I
you.
mean, and he was a Colombian. So like I said, if you ain't doing nothing sketchy for the most part, or you ain't slipping, like drunk or something like that, and you got your head on the swivel and you minding your business, you probably gonna be safe. Take the precautions with having your stuff in your pockets. Don't have no jewelry on. Like don't be a target.
Like I said, Wally, I tried to explain this. When you down here, like he just said, don't fuck up because everybody gonna get a lick. Everybody getting a lick.
Yeah,
Everybody getting a lick. I'm
and
telling you.
and the ball game changes when the sun go down. Fucking Medellin, man, the ball game switch.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
If you ain't up,
No.
if you're not in Poblado or Provenza, in those high stratas,
Mm.
then yeah.
No, I don't
Yeah,
let the sun catch me down anywhere that I'm not. No.
It's just too close quarters for me like that. You all the
Oh
old people.
no.
It's like, nah,
Mm-mm.
I'm good. I
No,
passed.
Right,
I can't.
right.
No.
Man, that does bother me. Like I said, that does bother my hypervigilance. But again, like I said, I make sure my stuff is secure and I get the hell out of Dodge, man.
That's
I
like
get
Wally.
no space.
Wally, I don't see how people take that subway. There is no fucking way.
Oh yeah, man. Oh my
No
goodness.
way. No way. No
I
way.
did it, and that should be packed.
There ain't no way. No way.
I had to take it to go for the cable cards.
No, if I got to get on the subway, I done fucked up. I ran out of money. I got to get my ass up out of here. I fucked up. There ain't no
You
Yeah.
way.
try to, hey, Barkel, somebody pick your pocket. You got in the bottom of your pocket, you got the last couple coins to try to get out of there.
Oh no, I keep an extra 100,000 pesos on me hidden,
Yeah, I know,
just
I
in
know
case.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Just in case somebody pick my pocket or something. Just I'm gonna get my ass home. Fuck that. No, mm-mm. no, no,
I'm the
no.
same
I'm
way.
gonna tell you the main thing that
Hey,
drove me
I
to do
always keep
those things.
I always keep my wallet in my every time I always keep my stuff in my front pocket. Somebody stick their hand in
Yeah,
my pocket.
that's
I
why